heaven and hell.
Welcome to 2024.
Holy shit, we made it. Welcome to Topicless, that Tuesday thing that we do. Yeah, it's 2024. Can you believe that shit?
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, that's what they tell us. That's what they say.
I don't know. Yesterday, today, it all blends together.
Yes, that is accurate. Depends on what you do.
I don't live my life by a calendar. I live
No?
by a day.
Are you sure?
No. My work.
But it
goes
sounds
by the
good when
calendar.
said, doesn't it?
Yeah, my work goes by calendars, so I kind of have to.
Kind of forced to follow that old Gregorian calendar.
Yeah, the Gargoyles. That's a good show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gargoyles.
A good show, man. I like
Well, Happy New Year, everybody, and Happy New Year, brother. How you doing, man?
Happy Festivus. I'm doing all right, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How was your New Year's? What'd you do?
What did I do? Oh, I know Red Valkyrie was live, but I usually just watch the ball drop and then I come back in here. I watch it with my mom and then I do whatever. Like to me, that's just a normal day. Like it's just the ball dropped and the calendar turned. Like for me, I'm not a New Year's guy. I just go out there because to watch it because we do it every year. So tradition, so much so. But I was hanging out with Plagle. I think Billy was there in hockey, or it was just Plagle in hockey and Ink Spots.
Nice.
Plagle hockey and Ink Spots. That's who it was. We were in Discord. Yeah, we were just hanging out.
Awesome. Yeah, hockey was hanging with you guys from the future.
He was in the future. He was already in 2024. Yes.
Yeah.
Whereas I was living in the present.
He was living in the future.
Yes. Take advantage of the now. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Plagle was in the past. Yep.
Plagle was living in the past, man. So was Ink Spots.
Yep. This is true. It's a very vague way to explain.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Because the Eastern Standard Time is the present.
It's
the only present. Clearly,
it is because all of indie comics, crowdfunding, Comixgate, Rosh Hashanah, whatever you want to call it, it all goes by Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, that's usually I mean that's where most of us are.
Bancroft even sets his streams according to Eastern Standard Time, and he lives in Australia. That'll tell you something.
Well, that's where most of his audience is. So
exactly, he's smart because that's the real time zone.
We've got a chat. Let's say hi to the chat. Devil Flyer was in here first. What's up,
chat.
Devil Flyer?
All right, we're good.
Good to see you. Hi. Hey, we got a Michael Green in the chat. Yo, what's going on, Michael Green?
Was there
Hope you're doing
a?
well,
I was
sir.
watching TV with Mother. Was there a professionals tonight?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Michael Green.
I didn't get a notification about it if there was.
I don't have all of them. I don't have the bell on for all of them. I'm subbed to all of them, but I don't have the bell on for all of them.
Yeah. I didn't get any kind of notification at all, and it didn't pop up on my YouTube homepage. So
Then maybe not. Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes YouTube homepage is spotty. What's up, Paul? There, good to see you.
Hey,
thanks for coming.
Good to see you, man.
Where's there? Skull, beautiful.
They're in her house.
Yes, I know, and I'm drinking too. The lovely lady.
She could just literally open the door and be like, "Hello."
Mm-hmm.
She's
saying she's showing support in the chat.
She's
cool your tits.
There. Right there. I've been working.
I know. I'm very happy about the fact that she's right there.
Look at the move.
You got them moves like Jagger. Is that it?
Moves like jiggles. Yeah. I got the moves like jiggles.
I think some person is having a stroke in the chat. Or turning into a zombie, perhaps.
I don't know how old he is, so I mean, he could be.
Yeah, it's either or. Hey, the Chuck Jose channel. Happy New Year. Welcome, sir. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New
Thanks
Year.
for joining us here in 2024.
If you're new to the channel, hit like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications.
Some person says Happy January. I guess it's a month. Yeah.
There you go.
It is indeed a month.
It is.
It's a good month. It's a month where a very special
like,
person of mine was, born.
Kind of like June.
June?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm kind of fond of August because that's when I showed up on this planet. Kind of fond of January because
is that
Feline
what we're
showed
going
up
by?
on this planet.
Oh, I just like June.
I mean,
because it's hot. It's summer. I like it.
Ugh. One of the reasons
Well,
why I
see,
don't
that's why
like
you shouldn't
June.
like.
'Cause
Well, there you go. That's why you shouldn't like June. I'm saying that's why
Well,
I like June.
my favorite time of year is probably fall, autumn, because
There you go.
I was born in August, so of course
See? I didn't go ew at yours. I didn't say ew at yours because that's respectable. But ew. No, I like June. It's warm.
Hot
it's
is what I went
It's
ew at.
Yes. It's actually nice.
No,
It's not 28 degrees out where it's cool. Stupid 28 degrees.
I'm actually enjoying the colder weather up here right now.
Well, yeah, because you're
let's
so.
see.
Dude, I mean,
What's up,
Florida.
Jolly
Like
Green?
I'd be like, I'm so sick of the heat. I would kind of want a little nice, cool weather sometimes.
Oh yeah, a little change of pace every now and then.
Hey,
Good.
Chuck.
How does one acquire one of these audiences? I don't know, man. I looked at Walmart. I looked at Target. I mean, I'm thinking it might be a Costco item. I'm thinking about heading to Costco on the way
What's up,
back. I
Shelby?
don't know.
What does he want to?
What's up, Shelby? He's looking. How does one acquire one of these audiences?
Oh, you subscribe to American Discord on YouTube, and you pick up books that he tells you to buy.
Oh, Blade of the Immortal's fucking great, dude.
Yeah,
Some beautiful stuff.
$13 on Amazon.
Ooh, purdy.
It's crazy,
I like that.
man. Look
Yeah,
at
that's
all
great.
this content. Crazy content. There,
Mhm.
$13. Nice, silky smooth. I like it. Yeah, thanks, Shelby. Recommend.
Jolly Green says Professionals is on Andy's channel tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
Thanks,
they're
Shelby.
streaming later.
Maybe. Let's see. We need any clip. Need the clip. Any. Shelby, we need the clip. Any help? What? And Feline says, yes, she could. She could indeed.
Yeah, she picked
Let's
her
see.
head up.
Scrolling.
Hello. Hey,
Shelby says April through August can burn in hell. Well, you also live in probably one of the warmer states of anybody there.
yeah, but
buddy.
it's a dry heat, so it, 100 feels like.
Oh yeah, so when it banks all the moisture out of you, it balances out.
You don't need moisture.
I saw Hex's post today. He is 52 years young.
Oh.
Awesome. Happy birthday, Hex.
Happy birthday, old man.
Birthday. You're gonna die.
Shelby, play a birthday video.
Right.
Shelby, go live just to play a birthday video for Hex and then end the stream.
What's up, Miss Good Stuff?
Hey,
Good to see ya.
Good stuff. She's the Mrs.
Shelby says he exists to enrich others. Yeah.
He does. He does. That's the only reason why I hang out with him.
And that is a deal for $13. That's
it's a crazy deal.
nice solid volume, man. See,
Yeah,
that's
dude,
that's
it's
what I really like about some of these manga reprints, man. They're solid value for story.
I mean, I'm not going to read it, but
Of course not.
you know how long it's going to take me? Dude, with me reading this, you're looking at a good 2.5 years of me trying to read this. You crazy?
See, fair.
I'm
Okay.
going to try to read this. I'll look through the pretty pictures. It looks amazing.
What's up,
but,
Michael? Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, see, that's the thing about comics. You should be able to get the gist of a story by looking at the pictures.
Yeah, this guy's got
You won't get the whole story, you won't get the nuance of the story, but you should be able to get the gist of the story by looking at the pictures and being able to follow along with what's happening.
Got the gists. Like, this guy's got a sword like Samurai Priest. It's like Samurai Priest up right here. Look at that. Only he's younger.
Yeah.
They're ripping me off. They ripped me off.
Let's see. Halder says I got my no-cover books today. Canadian Customs
nice.
charged an extra $22.50 to pick it up, though. Hot damn, man.
Why did they do that, though? That
Yeah, the shipping should already be paid, man. It shouldn't
You
be
paid
COD.
for the shipping.
I guess because Canadian Customs just got a Canadian custom.
Well, it does happen if you don't fill, like when you're shipping it, if you don't fill out certain areas correctly, customs will hit you for it, and then they have to pay.
Man, that's some bullshit.
But Sierra Whiskey did that, right? I'm pretty sure he's done books before.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird.
That is really weird.
Well, I know Shelby had an issue because he sent Legos to another country.
Oh,
and
Jesus,
they could not, like, they taxed the Legos or whatever, so they had to pay like money on that for the So I don't know. I don't know what was included in his order. I don't know. Maybe it was something that Canada was like adding more shipping to or something. I don't know.
That's bullshit. I don't know. It seems like, trying to ship anything just gets really kind of fucked over recently. It seems like recently everybody's just got to get their hand in the pie to get paid on the back end. So we've got all these suddenly extra customs stuff and, shipping's gone through the fucking roof. And it's like, all right, this is getting a little ridiculous.
Well, and that's what sucks, man, about making it hard to ship. Even let's say you're just shipping a 24-page floppy. It's tough to gauge the shipping rate. Yeah, I can base it off of how much it costs to go to California, which is like Florida and California are the most expensive for me. But it's not fair for somebody in Pennsylvania to pay those shipping rates. So I kind of got to maybe get an average, but at the same time, that's just with shipping. That's not with bags and boards and all that crap, which, I mean, honestly, it's not a $500 extra per book for shipping with that, but it factors in. It adds up. So, if where do you gauge it at? And especially if they're trying to rake you over the coals when you don't know what it is from 1 month to the next, maybe because of certain things that
because the rates fucking fluctuate.
They fluctuate so much, dude, and it sucks because it's really affecting a lot of we're just a small itty bitty little thing. Like there's a lot of people that ship plenty of things, so we're just a small little itty bitty part of the whole factor of it, but our sales also do factor heavily into it. So somebody might be like, oh, it's a $7 book, but the shipping's $10. Do I really want to pay $17 for a 24-page comic? Or, usually they're $48 and shipping's still $10. The book's $25, which I honestly don't know why we charge $25. I just did it. I only know it's because that's what everybody else has been doing. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Hollier says it was 2 books valued at $25 each. Customs charged Canadian tax on both plus handling fees. Canadian customs is pretty bad with comic books. Damn.
I wonder if he shipped a media mail. Because if they ship the media mail and they actually check it and there are ads in it, then they flag it as not media mail, and then he might have had to pay the difference.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. I mean, I have no idea.
I mean, it's a possibility. Who knows?
I use First Class, I think, with mine, which makes it a little more expensive. I mean, media mail is great. It does make me mad though when I get charged $10 shipping and it gets shipped to me via media mail. I'm like, you just paid like $3 to ship it. You're the bags and boards in the Geminis. Maybe I'll be nice and cost $2 for this one package. Why am I getting charged double then? That's a little outrageous, so at least send it First Class. Come on.
Yeah. So that way it arrives in a decent amount of time, quickly and efficiently.
And also it doesn't have the possibility of getting opened and inspected and put back in properly and just
possibly losing shit. Yeah.
Losing. I
hate it when a Gemini shows up and the bottom has kind of been taken out and shit's gone, like the tchotchkes are just gone. The extra stuff. Yeah.
Factor it in for First Class. If you're going to do media mail, factor that in and charge maybe $2 or $3 less. I'd be even fine with that. But whenever I'm getting raked over the coals and I see media mail, I'm like, you scam artist. And they're not scam artists, but
son of a motherless goat. Yeah.
Son of a motherless goat is the appropriate answer. So
Jim Cox says $40 for a 48 pages is more than I want to pay.
And
I totally understand, man.
I agree. And
hey, Angela, Happy New Year.
Angela, Happy New Year.
Hey, there's an Ink Spots in the chat as well. What's up, dude?
Yeah, whatever. Screw him. No, I mean like honestly, the $25 plus $10 shipping, that's been kind of the norm. I only like Frog G is like that because we thought that's just how it was. Like, oh, that's what it is. But why? Why is it that? I mean, is it? I know. I mean, this is the first color book I'll be printing, so I'll find out what the costs are with that and everything like that.
Right.
But like, and you have to pay people obviously, and you don't want to be in the,
Inks
in the
has
red.
some veggies for you there, buddy. He's trying to encourage you to eat your vegetables. Yeah.
Man, this coming from somebody who weighs more than our moon.
Mm-hmm. Back Frog G, everybody.
Back Frog G. But yeah, so like I'm curious. This like I don't know why I don't know why the standard 2510 has been there. I can kind of see the 10 because like I said, when I ship to California, it's like $12 to $13 depending. Like that's just for like a single 48 pager with tchotchkes. So it all depends on where. Florida's almost the same, but why does Iowa suffer?
What's up, good stuff?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Like I said, it's that's the shipping thing's a hard thing to do, but and you obviously
the
want to
flat when you're doing a flat rate for it, yeah. It there should be a thing on some of these pages so you can do like a like a shipping calculator. I mean, they have that for other things. Why can't we do that for? Well, I guess it's because you don't know what the book is going to weigh yet.
You can factor it like once you can factor it by getting like I can get one of the old CG or any 48 page perfect bound comic actually, and get tossed in a few like trading cards that are random. It doesn't matter, and gauge it off of that with the Gemini and the bag and board and weigh it, and then put it into stamps.com or whatever you use, pirate ship. And then you don't ship. Yep. Yeah, you just don't complete the purchase. You weigh it, see how much, and then go to buy it, and then it'll tell you how much it costs.
Yep.
And then you can see, but the problem with that is that would be before you set up that campaign. So like I said, if I ship, let's say it costs $6 to ship to Iowa, I'm like, okay, well, that's to Iowa. All right, so I could charge. Do I charge then $8 for shipping total? Is that fair? Does that balance out with everybody? Like factored in average? What about then? I have to charge that separate maybe for international.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like that would have to be something on the website. They'd have to put in their address, or it would pull from their account on the
and
site.
That would be really nice if like you could charge like $10 for the book, and then whenever they buy it, it factors in the shipping. That.
Yep.
That would be awesome.
Oh, you're not too far from where this is going to be shipped from. That would mean the creator would have to set a location where they're going to be shipping things from. Right. And that's another something that they may not have, worked out ahead of time.
And like I said, as far as the price per book, they are higher quality. Like a lot of work goes into them. I get it. I also get what you need to pay. Like if I were writing it and you were drawing it, I got to pay you. I got to pay the letterer. I got to pay Eric Weathers. Yep. I got to pay, the ink spots to color it. I got to pay all these people. I got to factor that cost into the overall cost of the end goal. But then should the book cost $5? I don't work for Marvel. I don't have that volume. So
no, you gotta.
It's like how do you?
The whole point is to make make a little bit of a profit so you can reinvest it in in your company, in yourself, so you can keep going, so you can keep making stuff, so you can keep making profits, so you can keep going, so you can keep making stuff.
Right, and
fund that creative process. That's the whole point.
And the tough part about it is not only to keep the process going, but to pay your bills, pay your groceries.
Yeah.
Like you should get paid for the work you do. So
absolutely.
Then what do you then factor in to make it like, okay, I can make, $30K a year after everything is paid for. I can make $30K a year. I live in, Massachusetts. That's affordable living wages by the skin of my teeth. Let's go. What do you charge for that? Like, how do you even begin to factor that, like balance all that in? Like, I need to sell 4,000 comics on this campaign. I could charge this much, but if I sell 1,000 comics, I could charge a little more and pull in less backers. Like, I mean, do you do that? Do you think that in that way? I don't know. Like I said, I just go based off of the standard model that was set up.
Sure, and what people are used to.
what people are used to. And now with
Mm-hmm.
times being more tough though, with the economy and stuff, obviously it's harder to back projects. So if you lower the cost, what gets lowered in that process then? Do you lower the quality of the comic itself? Do you make it like complete black and white? Those don't sell as well. But so then do you just things will get lowered as the price gets lowered.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and also being able to sell in volume helps to reduce the costs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You've got to make it profitable for you to do this, so you can continue to do this, and that means taking care of bills and being able to reinvest.
Reinvest. Yeah.
Yeah. Inkspot says once we get this print run done, I think we'll be able to get things dialed in better on book 2 and on our black and white books.
And that's true with us. Like he's got 2.5 more pages to finish. I mean, him and I are very transparent with what's going on.
Good to see you, bro.
Mike? Good to see you, man. Ink and I are very, very, very transparent about what's going on in our campaign and our reason, our explanations as to why it's late. But I mean, it's not like that for everybody. And maybe hockey, how's it going?
Good to see you,
hockey. Maybe we can reel it in. Maybe there are ways like I'm working on just absolute, or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I can be like, look, it's just me. I can cut the cost down by maybe $3 or $4, all depending. But I got a full-time job, but I wanted this to be my full-time job. Like, where do I go? Like, what do I do? Where do I factor it? Like, do I just keep with and like a big thing is shipping? I think, in all reality, I really do think the big thing is shipping. It's tough.
It's become more of a factor. You can't just easily ship something for a super low price anymore. It's got to be something that's considered. Otherwise, it recently it has come back to bite creators in the ass. And granted, it's been a few creators that have been late on projects, so they kind of missed out on lower shipping rates. But I mean, shit happens when making books. It happens. So.
Dude, I really wish there was a way set up, at least through these crowdfunder sites, and I get it, it's harder on their end, to factor in the shipping at cost, like Amazon. You buy it, it's in your area, it costs this much, or whatever. That would be nice. That would be fantastic. Less worry for everybody. They pay out the gate, they know what they're getting charged, and it would factor their backing too. But
and it would help instill confidence. People don't feel like they're getting taken advantage of when it comes to shipping. Thank you, Feline. I appreciate that so much. Dropping the link for Mercenary Guild.
Back to today. But let's say Piper's shipping books. Piper's shipping a project she worked on. We all know she lives in Ohio. Why do I have to pay $10 for her to literally something that she could practically drive to me if she really wanted to? Like it doesn't cost that much to ship it to me. At all. I live in the same state. I have to, and I get it. She's got to ship it also to California. She's got to ship it to Florida, Alaska, Hawaii. She's got to ship it to all these states. It's going to cost more for those states, but they should pay more than in their shipping cost. It's hard to justify it, but it does factor into backing books. A lot of people are like, I'm not paying $10, no matter where I live. I'm not paying $10 to back a book, and that's But I think if they realize, look, this person lives over here, I live here, it does cost $12 to ship this.
Yeah.
It just does. So yeah.
I think the thought process is that, for the people that are closer, it kind of balanced out by the people that are further away, and that will cost more than the median price that's being charged for the shipping. Right. Again, having that shipping calculator would help on the site. Again, there's a lot of factors that would need to be in place. People would have to know exactly what they're shipping, how much it's going to weigh, and all that ahead of time. So that might be difficult. Yeah. Jim Cox says the economy and also processes should be getting more streamlined. From my point of view, I agree, man. Been doing this long enough that it should start to get more streamlined and more regular.
I mean, it does suck with the lateness, and I don't know if he's talking about that kind of streamline. Like, it does suck, but let's say you draw a page a day, it takes you 48 pages to then draw a book Monday through Friday, a standard work week. So that's what, like 2.5 months. That's about right, or 2 months for it. All depends on the type of page that it is. So that's about right for an industry standard. That's, and mind you, that's, you're going to get industry standard quality at the looks of it. So it's not as high bar as like, somebody spending 3 days on a page and making it look, impeccable. So
Right.
let's say you could do that. And it looks really good. It's all on time. The book still would cost that much to make, though. Like, I still would have to pay you.
Because printing costs.
Printing costs, but I have to pay you. I have to pay Rick Weathers. I have to pay Ink Spots. Like, even though it's on time, my costs remain the same. So the lateness sucks. Don't get me wrong. And
it does. But I would rather have a good product than a rushed, shitty product.
True. And I could see, though, how the lateness does affect backers. So, like, look, that guy was 2 years late before. It looked great. 2 years late, though. 2 years is way too long to wait on a book. I'm just not going to back.
Yeah, I mean, you hope that that it's worth the wait, but I mean, again, and that's why a lot of campaigns are having most of the book done by the time they launch.
That's what
that's what we're trying to do with the Mercenary Guild.
So you guys are doing this.
We're not going to launch until we're at least 75% through the book.
Yeah, that's smart, and that's what we're doing with Frog G2. And there are plenty of people who, like, this is like drawing comics is their full-time gig, and they're on time. Like, look at Aaron Lopresti. I'm sure. I think Graham Nolan's been on time every time. Irene was only late mainly because of the printing issue that she had on Fiendish 1. That wasn't her fault at all. She was done. So she would have been early, actually. So
that's part of the thing that shit happens with books.
And that's not her full-time gig. Yeah. So like, there are plenty of people who are on time. And by the way, they should then get their backers back on their next campaign and more because they're reliable. They're on time. But the book will still cost what it costs because they still have to put in and pay for everything.
Yes. Shelby says, no. All costs are up. You as a creator are not supposed to take the constant hit with hopes of more backers. I agree, man. You got to be able to support yourself.
I'm just saying, like, what steps can be taken to lower the cost of the product in order for it to be feasible for people to back so you don't take a hit personally. It's almost impossible. And I know the economy's bad. That's one huge factor. Dude, what? 2020, I was backing like no tomorrow. Like, forget about it, man. That's how I got up to 200 and some odd backers currently, is because of 2020, 2021. Yeah. I haven't backed all that much in the last year.
And with in those years you were kind of stuck in the house, and you had little extra income to burn at that time. And things have changed a little bit. Jim Cox says, and people trying to figure out more tchotchkes to include when profits go up would be energy better spent on decreasing the basic costs, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, logically, but creatively, you want to be able to give people something that they can tangibly see for their money. Saying that you're going to just, if we get to a certain point, give free shipping. I mean, that's not as enticing as, hey, we're going to have these little, 3D printed figures. We're going to have these little, sticky hands or, whatever, cards. Right. People like to have things. Well, so, I mean, it costs money to ship those things.
Not only that, like, those are usually stretch goals anyway. So
yes,
the book costs the same, and honestly, they don't add all that much weight. They don't, unless you're Mavericks, where you have like 228,000 things, but their shipping was ridiculously low for all of the stuff that you got. So like, unless you have like patches, magnets, a barbell, like what I mean, that really factor in.
Right.
Like 4 or 5 trading cards, a bookmark, and a sticker. It's not going to increase it so much that it'll save you like $3 on shipping. It just won't. Now with Jim Cox on this though, I will say I do just want the book. Honestly, that's all I want. But that's me. That's one person. If it's 51% of the people that want the tchotchkes, that's the majority. Like, I mean, you don't have to listen to them. You don't have to. But that is the majority. Like, that's what people want. I prefer just the book. I think Jim's the same. He just prefers the books. That's all we want half the time. There are plenty of people, though, who love getting the trading cards or the the stickers or the magnets and or what may have you that comes with the campaign. But they're usually set as stretch goals. So it's
right.
It's kind of balances out a little bit. The shipping cost is just so funky. It's just a funky Comedina type thing. Like you said, short of a calculator in the actual app itself, it's hard to base it.
Yeah. And that is accurate. You know, it's difficult to figure out. But if you could find out, if you could figure out like what it would be ahead of time, that would be amazing. I don't know that that's a thing though.
We have a Feline update.
Yeah, she was just she was helping me with my audio.
Interrupting the stream. Your audio's fine.
She was just confirming that my audio was fine. So Hockey,
popping in and saying hi.
Outnumbered.
She says it in the chat, and then she pops in to yell at you about your audio. That's fine. I get it. Typical woman.
She's helping me troubleshoot. Man.
Kidding.
She's backup. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, you talking about it.
All right, cool. Take it easy, Angela. Mike. Let's see. You have to add costs of boxes, tape, bags, boards, etc. to every package to be shipped. Yep. I'm not saying anything about late books. I'm looking at end cost only. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Luke. No. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say to talk about what Jim Cox was saying. Instead of doing tchotchkes and stuff like that, you know, doing like lower shipping and whatnot. That'd be a great idea, but you got to sell people on it. That's the thing. You got to sell people on the idea that that's worth, you know, them pushing to get to the stretch goal. Again, this is a collector's market. People like to collect stuff, even if, you know, some people don't want the tchotchkes. They would just rather have the book. I mean, again, they have those tiers for just that, but unfortunately, you're also beholden to the thing. So that shipping calculator would be helpful.
It would be. Dude, I think that is the best solution that we can't offer. You know, you just can't offer it. As far as like I said, trading card. Let's say you back the book, it comes with 2 trading cards. That is not going to increase the shipping cost at all. Like there's no you can't make it from $10 to $9.48. It won't let you do it. You got to put in a whole amount.
Yeah.
So you know, you could charge $9 then. Okay. But is that $1 really going to affect the backer being like, oh, it's $1 cheaper now? I'm gonna pick it up. I'm on board with Jim. Like I'm not trying to say I'm not. Yeah, I would love to get the cost down. As $5 a book would be great, but $5 is actually lower than what it costs for me to ship it almost anywhere. Like I'd be losing money constantly if I were to just charge a $5 rate, you know, in the U.S. only.
Dude, shipping out artwork, you know, my artwork doesn't weigh much more than a comic book in a Gemini mailer, like even a graphic novel, you know, and that like still almost costs me like almost $10 every time I send something out. So $10 for shipping is you know, it covers it. You know, there's the rare occasion that it goes up to like 11 or 12.
Right, and like Shelby said, you got to factor in the cost of the things that you're using. Unless I'm shipping comic book, put like somebody I think did once, they put like the sticker right on the comic and they shipped it out like unbagged and boarded. It wasn't even unbagged and boarded, but still it would have to be like, that's the only way for it to get the cost as low as humanly possible, because you got to pay for the, like I said, they're not insane, but they do factor up and they add up. You got to pay for the Gemini, the bags and boards, the, you know, whatever, tape. I can't count how much tape I go through just, you know, taping up 200 books. So all of it does add up. As to where we want to get, all of us want to get the cost lower, because that, guess what? A lower shipping cost means more backers for us. We are pro low shipping. We just can't get it.
Yeah. Inkspot says, figure it this way: 40 hours a week, 3 months of work. That's 480 hours at minimum wage in my state. That's $7,200 you need just to hardly get by. Yep. It's Jesus, man. Yeah. Making it hotter and harder to get by. Shelby says, people will back quality and based on their personal fandom regardless of the cost. I've seen more big crowdfunders rip off their backers than anyone.
Yep. I agree with that. You produce good quality, people will back. True. Like I said, they will back it. And like all of us are, hey, what's going on, man? All of us are in agreement. We would like to get costs lower where we can. But like I said, I never investigated the $25 book thing, the purpose behind it. Like I don't know. It isn't too bad if you think about it. A 48-page, fully colored at the standard that we're putting it at, 2 comics, 24 pages each. That's what, $12.50 a comic. At the quality that it is, plus the bags and boards, the gem, like whatever. Well, that factors in the shipping, but it's still a higher quality product. Like, how much do you have to cut that down as to where it's like, okay, this costs as much as a comic, but now you're making no black. You're all red. You're either in red or breaking even,
Yeah.
where you can't pay bills on breaking even. You just
No,
can't.
you can't, and you can also reinvest in your next book to keep keep the work going. And yes, you are correct, Jim. Some people like books. Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
I 100%
I like just
agree.
The book. I like just the book.
See, I like having the extra stuff. I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it or where I'm going to put it, but I think it's cool that there's like this extra little merch. It feels like it's creating its own little niche within the universe. It's got a little bit of extra merch to go along with it. That's why I like T-shirts, man. That's why I like little mini comics and mini posters and stuff. So I don't know, stuff that's easily included in a Gemini mailer that's not going to make it difficult, like pins. I love like getting pins or like the buttons and stuff like that. They're cool.
Yeah, I'm mainly a card. I could just get trading cards and be fine. Honestly, it's what I like the most. Stickers.
Trading cards are fucking great, man.
Stickers are very expensive to print. Like, they're ridiculously expensive to print for what.
What about magnets?
I don't know. I haven't done a magnet yet, but for what a sticker is, like, it's just expensive for what it is. Like, you're like, it's a sticker. It should cost like what, 20 cents?
Right.
It's like, no, they really cost a lot. And if each backer is getting it, you're looking at potentially thousands of dollars if you have high enough backers just in a sticker. You know what I mean? So,
right.
So yeah, it gets to be. But trading cards
depends on the quality of the sticker. Yeah,
it does depend on the quality of the sticker.
Yeah.
But trading cards, decently affordable enough. I like getting
Definitely.
trading cards too, though. It's just something that I collected. Yo, what's up, Ace?
Yeah.
But there's plenty of people who used to collect the stickers, or they used to collect magnets or coasters. Like, I have some Fragaboom coasters because we were on the we were. I know he's revamping it, but we were on the membership.
Yeah.
So, people like those things. Some people enjoy them, and they did collect them. I just happen to prefer trading cards because that's what I collected: comics and trading cards. So
yeah, same, man. I still have 4 full binders, like with the D-ring binders full of cards.
That being said,
yeah.
Oh no, go ahead.
Pete Cimetti was going through his binders the other day, and I was like, damn, I need to do the same thing. Just show them off, maybe do a pre-recorded video or something like that when I get back to Florida. Did that with my dad. So yeah, I'm right there with you, dude. I used to love collecting the cards and the comics.
That being said, though, if like Fiendish 3 was just the book at $25, nothing else, I would back it. I would back it. Yeah. It's a good book. It's good, got good art, good writing. I would back that. Even I don't need the trading cards. I don't need the stickers. I don't need all the other stuff. I would back the book based on the one individual price, just because of it's got good quality. It's a good story. It's good artwork, and by a good creator, Irene Zadal. So, I mean, a lot of stuff to factor in. I back people that I just don't even like. I like the book. I didn't care for who they were,
right?
But I like
right,
yeah.
Well, sometimes you have to separate art from the artist.
Right.
It's getting it does seem to be getting harder and harder, but
I do think
try to attempt.
I do think having it so things fit in a Gemini do make it a lot easier for the shipper. They just do. And also, you can probably keep your shipping cost at that minimum, or what seems to be an average $10 fee. Once you start adding too much, like stretch goals, that way too much, you're gonna have to up that shipping charge. So, like,
yeah, you will.
Yeah, so like have like, or just offer it in a feature tier only, like Irene did with the map. Like, you can only get the map if you bought like the box set. So it just made sense. So but
well, it also makes again, this is also part collector's market. It's a boutique thing we got going on over here. So it's a collector's market. It's people reading the books as well. I find that more people read the books over here than people do in the mainstream, and I found that true the entire time I was working at the comic shop and hanging out over here in this indie scene. So,
it's been fun,
Hockey says it's okay. He can just turn it down and not hear Jason. Win-win. Yeah, I'll be sending the link out here. We were having a good conversation here about
I didn't realize it's been
about our little pocket of the internet, huh?
Why would he turn me down? Or turn it down so they not hear me? Why?
Apparently, I'm loud. I mean, maybe I'm leaning into the mic
Am I
too much.
loud?
I don't
You
know.
sound fine
Yeah,
on my end. I don't know about StreamYard. Hold on.
you
Let me go
sound
look.
fine to me as well. I mean, I can hear you just fine. And that's what Feline was saying, is that, she said we both sounded fine. Maybe it's your Australian internet there, Hockey. I don't know, man. Kick the kangaroo to make him hop faster. Is that how internet works down there? I don't know. Shelby. Oh, and there goes Jason. Shelby says I already take a $2 hit on every backer. LOL. Not going to go lower, folks. Sorry. Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do in order to get the books out to people, and you've gotta factor in your costs. That's how you continue to do this thing. So, I get it, homie. I get it. Let's see. Edwin says shipping is going up. International is a nightmare. I don't fucking doubt it, dude. I don't doubt it. I haven't had to ship anything international recently, but the last time I did, it was expensive for something very tiny.
Dude,
Welcome back, Sal. Welcome back.
I didn't boomer. I'm just an idiot. No, I shipped. It's about 25 to 30, I think, for Canada. But the last thing I shipped out internationally was 2 hockey from my work, and that was about $65. But it's from my work, where we have kind of like it's a little more affordable for me, and it was a decent sized box, a lot of heavy crap in it. So, but like I said, that's from my work.
Right.
I ship out from my job, where even if I just use UPS Ground 90% of the time, and my job is $5.74. Okay, that's why I always, when I'm on the auctions, I'm like $6 shipping.
Yeah,
I'm shipping out from
because you can
work.
do that.
Yeah, because I can do it. Now, if that would be nice, if I could ship all of Frog G from my work, I would just charge $6, but I can't do that. I just can't do that. I'd have to. They would yell at me, and I would get fired. So otherwise, yeah, Frog G would be $6 shipping US. Right. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. Sorry, can't quite take advantage of the company like that.
Can't quite get
probably
fired.
Catch on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael says, don't these printer brokers services like I think it's Mixum or another able to print the book in the said multiple country locations? There are some that do that. Yeah, little boutique printers.
I'm gonna try that with Absolute one Stormy Night. I'm gonna see if Hockey can print it in Australia. That way the Australian backers get it at a lower shipping cost. But that's a black and white comic, 24 pages, you know what I mean? And only me that's working on it. So I can try this little experiment.
Okay. Yeah.
That's if Hockey's willing to do it.
He
may not be wanting to do it.
Offered signed books, so not going to fly overseas to sign stuff. Going to those 23 backers in Australia or whatever. Yeah, I mean, and again on the signed stuff, I mean, I it's a collector's thing. So if you want it signed, you got to pay a little extra shipping. That's how you balance that out. It's not you're signing the book for free, but it's got to come from where you're at, so you can sign it. So it's just helping to mitigate that cost. Morb says bookmarks are great. Yeah.
Bookmarks are good.
Thank you, Feline. I appreciate you dropping the link for Bloodbone. Everybody go grab the ash can, the second chance. Second chance campaign. Yeah.
Shelby
badass
Robertson
Shelby
cover.
Robertson cover.
Yeah.
Thank you, Feline. I appreciate that. Let's see. 2019 to 2022. Oh, okay, I see. 2019, 22 books. 2020, 118, 70, 58, 18. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I've been backing a lot less.
I've been backing a lot less.
It's just the way it is. There's other things going on. Plus I'm not working at the comic shop now, so I don't have that extra, that extra cash in my pocket every week. So that, I mean, it wasn't a whole lot, but it allowed me to fucking buy some comic books. So, yep, I do have a whole stack of stuff to open still. So there will be more what's in the box this year. Interesting. All right. I'm getting ready to drop the link into the various rooms.
Mm. Yeah, Hockey, come on and don't talk.
Jesus.
That's his choice. He's always the one choosing not to say anything.
I mean, he's kind of got you there, Hockey.
He just comes on and writes whatever he wants to say on a stupid little app. Like, oh, I can't talk.
Feline says limited on places to put magnets, but trading cards and bookmarks are cool. Yeah, got plenty of books to put bookmarks in. That's for sure.
Yeah.
What's up, Rex?
Hey.
What's up?
Just need another refrigerator. Don't tempt her, Jim. You know, she could definitely fill up another refrigerator and have all kinds of amazing stuff. You should see that awesome kitchen. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Maromi
says the only thing that ever gets used by me are the magnets because I put them on the fridge and forget. See, I've got a metal filing cabinet and I put the magnets on. Shelby says I got a Sia Oyam sketchbook off of Amazon that is print on demand and it went straight to the garbage. $20 down the drain. Damn. Miscut lines down the center on half the book. My home printer does better. See, that's the problem with on print on demand. You know, you can't really quality control. Some things it works well for, you know, like shirts and stuff, like from Printful and things. I've had good luck with, but you know, not always.
Hockey says
with like
Rex
actual books.
Rex is on, and I won't get a word in edgewise.
up,
I'll be
Brian?
working on finishing
Welcome.
this page, Hockey, so I won't be saying much. Okay.
Except to interrupt Luke.
Yeah,
Except to
totally.
interrupt.
What's up, Brian? Good to see you, Brian. And then Jim Cox says beer cooler, upright freezer, metal cabinets, always some way to hang magnets. Yep. Hello, goodbye, good night. Thanks for swinging by, Hen.
Oh, later, Hen.
What's up, Morb?
Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You have to read the quote by Jason, by Hockey to Jason, or it doesn't work. Luke, what am I, what?
I don't know. Who knows? Who wrote that?
Something that is in the story?
Something that is in the air tonight.
Oh, I am hoping to have something different as a stretch goal in mind. Something different. Something that is in the story. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hockey's got a cool stretch goal in mind.
Excellent. All right. Okay, got that. It's mostly fine. Mostly. I should have drawn a xenomorph. Jason, do you have a robot lady on? I have what?
No, I don't have a robot lady on. It's only on my channel, Shelby. I'm assuming that was from Shelby.
Yes, that was from Shelby.
Yeah. No, Shelby, it only reads my chat and my whenever I'm live.
Okay. I have a story about a rue. Nice. Not enough stories about rues. Inkspot says, I've talked to a lot of creators who have fulfilled so far. Most of them are making no to very, very little money, even at these prices.
Yep.
Jesus.
Like I said, we would love to get prices down. We would. It means more backers. But how? Like how? You know?
Yeah, I'd like to hear some solutions for sure.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we all?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, gotta figure out something. You know, got to keep working towards something.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably the biggest topic, most prevalent topic I often hear the most in any stream. It really is. Like, there's others that are just like, whatever. Like, is this person do this? Or what does this mean? Like, the most important one is the cost.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's one of the highest, the highest things. It hits everybody. What's up, Shelby?
There's a solution out there somewhere.
There has to be. Hockey says Ink was going to send me a couple of tubes of paint. It was going to cost over $150.
Yep.
Damn. Oh,
What?
there's the man himself.
And
Welcome, Hockey.
Yeah.
Hey, Hockey.
Hello.
Hail, Shadowhawk.
And on the
Most well,
artwork,
so.
I mean, size matters, you know, and you're shipping flat
Yeah, it
artwork.
does.
Now, if you roll it up in a tube, you're going to get a better deal when shipping.
Tubes are
Yeah.
expensive.
Damn, I didn't know I was going to be on Shelby.
You do not roll artwork, Rex. How old are you?
Yeah,
I
I'm
agree
not,
with
I'm
that.
not a
I
fan of
agree
rolling
with that,
artwork.
but,
Why would you even suggest that, dude?
I'm
roll
just
it.
I mean,
saying,
there's
you know,
some that
people-
do in order.
Yeah, some people.
Yeah,
do.
I mean, now paintings on a canvas I can understand
Oh,
because that's traditional to roll a painting on a canvas and whatever.
Or posters.
But
You can
yeah,
flatten it
I
out.
mean,
It's
even
also-
yeah, posters I can see that as well. Sometimes it takes forever to get that roll out of it though. But original
Yeah, oh,
artwork,
yeah.
I'm very reticent to roll up.
Right.
I always want to ship
if
things
it's gonna
flat.
if it's gonna save you your $100, roll the bastard up.
Yeah, I mean there is that. Brian says this is why I always offer a digital tier. Some people overseas don't
Why
want to
don't
pay
buy your
$30
artwork,
for
Shelby?
shipping. Yeah.
No, if you plan on rolling your artwork, don't draw on Bristol. You need to draw on copy paper and let them know that's what your work is on, because you can't. Man, Anyways, I have a good friend who got some artwork that way from a big creator, and it was fucking destroyed when they got it. There's no salvaging it. He actually threw it away, and it's sad. It was a really nice
Wow.
It was a really nice watercolor painting for a Neil Gaiman project. So he was done. He was like, dude, I can't. This is a restoration piece at this point. You know, they did not ship it the way it should have been shipped. So, and sometimes you're priced out of selling to people. Sometimes you can't sell to someone. Like, you don't see Jim Lee being like, hey, I'm going to save you $50 by rolling this artwork. No, he's like, I'm going to charge you 75 for this piece that cost me 15 to ship to you. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, those dudes are doing the complete opposite. That I'm seeing people asking now. It's like, dude, no. You get charged actual, right? Most times I take hits personally, you know, and yeah, man, I ship stuff, you know, in these giant boxes.
Yep.
It costs a lot of money. The last thing I sent to the Netherlands, $125.
Yeah.
Juice.
$125.
I sent some cards to Finland, and it cost me.
If you're not
like
careful,
35.
you can really get burned.
My
It was
choice
just
my choice
incredible.
is
amazing.
my choice is pay a stupid amount for shipping or just don't sell to those countries. That's literally what it is now. Like, that's what it is. You either you can, you know, or you can do, someone in chat had mentioned earlier about print on demand.
Right.
And any creator knows the risk of that, which is you're not
Quality
there
control.
looking at it. Yeah. And you know, I got one book recommended to me. I missed a Kickstarter and I ordered it off Amazon, who does print on demand. And man, I literally threw the book away. I thumbed through it. There was 2 pages miscut. One of the pages, because of the way that they set it up, whoever sets up this file, the page was skewed into the previous page, like into it. So
Jesus.
A sliver of artwork was visible on the left side, and the left side was trimmed. It was pushed to the left, like somebody accidentally clicked and dragged something incorrectly.
And didn't check the file again before they sent it off to the printer.
Right. And then the closer you
man.
get to the spine, there's this dark ass gray line down the middle. And by the way, it was a Saya sketchbook that I bought off
That's
Amazon.
sad.
And so all these really cool
What's up,
Copic
Stipple and
marker, all these really cool Copic marker sketches she does and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Had this fucking line down the middle. I was like, yeah, no, I'm just throwing this thing away, dude.
Did somebody like shift all
eyesore.
the guides and stuff or something like that into the center of the page? I mean,
No,
damn,
it was
sounds
only,
like it's just
there was
terrible.
one spread. There was only the one spread, but like I said, the closer you get towards the middle, there was some weird print roller runoff that was collecting on these pages, man, and it was like in the same spot. Yeah, I was like, nah, I can't. There's no quality control with that way. So
yeah,
you could do it, and I'm not saying that doesn't always happen, but in my as a someone who spent monies for a product,
Well,
you know,
dude. And not only that, I like it if, like, let's say I did ship something to somebody and they're like, dude, like, page 2 has a giant rip in it. I don't know what happened. I could send them another one. Like, you know, I could be like, oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear, show a photo or whatever, but I could send you another one free of charge. Don't worry about it. Sorry about that.
Right.
You can't do that if it's print on demand. You can't.
Well, it's also not your responsibility.
But
You're entrusting the printing of your product to somebody else.
Yeah,
right,
it would be like me trying to get a refund from Marvel for something they bought off eBay. No, dude, that's not how this works. Like, Amazon is basically a third party. That's the way I see it. They're not. Anything. They're their own thing.
I like to be able to offer the customer quality control, a quality product, and if it's not met up to those standards, I can reciprocate in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The shipping thing does seem to be like the biggest qualm that everybody has.
It's going to continue to go up, dude. And I've been saying, and you guys aren't going to like what I have to say about this.
Say it.
Backers are going to have to pay it, and it's just the way it is, man. Because a small creator who sells 100 books, let's say what you actually see, if you are not paying ink spots, you're not paying production, you're not paying anybody. What, 100 backers? What, $500 in your pocket?
Right.
The cost for ink is what? Thousands. It's not hundreds. He's not doing pages for $10 a pop, dude. I can't even get a letter for 10 a pop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
no, dude.
Yeah.
So where does that come from? You got to do 20 campaigns to break even on campaign 1? No, that's not how any of this works, you know. And people are so accepting of these big fucking campaigns that rip them off nonstop, and they're like perfectly fine with it. When you got the smaller guys who are fighting for backers, they're the ones with the actual, I want to take care of my backers. You know, I'm going to take the hit on this. I'm going to take the hit on that. I'm the one with the 20 freebies in my box. I'm the one with, I'm like basically Captain Hookup, right?
Yeah,
show me where you see that anywhere else. Show me where you see that anywhere else. You don't fucking see that anywhere. Nobody's doing that. The dude's pulling in, raking it in. None of these dudes are doing that, you know? And it's like, where are backers about that? They're excited about that. They're excited that they're like myself. I just dropped $50. I dropped 50 on a Dave Finch sketchbook. Not even signed. It's not even signed. That's
I gotta pick that up too. I gotta pick
80,
that up too.
Dude, 80 pages. The reason I dropped it is because it's
the only way to get the
hardcover. It's the only way to get the hardcover, and that's why I did it. You know. So yeah, people are willing to spend what they're willing to spend, and hey, I'm going to tell you right now, it didn't cost them $40 to make that book.
No, I know that. Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, maybe $4.
What's up, man?
What's going on, everybody?
Well, he prints. You know, you do get a discount with volume printing, but how many creators can do that?
Well, the volume printing's not bad. Like, I was looking it up yesterday, and so, like, for the black and white, you could get a count of 200, but for only like $50 more, you can double your order. So once you're already paying that basic premium, I don't think going up costs too much money.
Storage is an issue.
Yeah, and shipping. You got to pay that extra shipping. So.
I'm just saying, like, though, as a blanket statement here,
right?
I'm seeing majority of criticism towards small showrunners is all I'm saying, and so it's like, where's all the complaints about these big ones?
Complain to other things that can actually be.
Yeah, that literally will tell their backers to go F themselves and this and that. It's like, where
there is
that?
But then you become a pariah in the community. That's what happens, you know. Which,
and then
I mean, really, who cares at this point?
I don't know, man. I'm just like, I'm a realist, bro. I just
no,
call it how it is.
Being real about this shit's the only way we're going to actually figure out how to fix this.
Yeah.
Right.
Like pie in the sky bullshit ain't going to fix it.
Yeah. So I'm a big advocate of guerrilla marketing as well as guerrilla tactics as far as tackling any situation. Like, you got to think outside the box. The way everyone is doing it is not the right way. I think there's going to be a point where, because obviously, okay, so like you said, one of the biggest gripes, and I hear it too, I sell a lot of stuff on the side. Hey, how much is shipping? How much is, you know, I got to the point where I've actually integrated shipping costs into the product cost. So that way, when I do shipping, I'm like, well, hey, you know what? Shipping's $3. they're like, hey, how's this Shelby guy doing $3 ship and this? I'm like, well, I kind of integrated it into the cost of what you just bought.
Every type of business does that. Like,
Yeah.
I have a service business, and some guys go, well, I charge a $35 travel fee to go out there. And people will be absolutely pissed because of that $35 fee.
Take it easy,
But
Mariah.
I can raise my rates $100 to cover that travel fee, so they're paying more and they're fine with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like
it.
Perception.
It's like when people see the gratuity already on the receipt, right? When you get your bill. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So I do it that way, and then it doesn't feel as much of a sting. But like, yeah, man, there's no way like me making a choice to sell a product, you know, I'm not gonna. And I know this is a weird thing that people are. I just think it's a weird like thing to even talk about, but you can only take these $2 hits and $3 hits as a creator so much until you're like prices are going up. Like there's no getting around this. Like
Yeah.
you know, everyone wants cheaper products, cheaper shipping. Shipping ain't going down. My printing costs are going up. Actually,
Cost
they're
of
actually
living
going
is
up.
going up.
Because guess what? Hey, guess what, dude? Hey, what you know what COVID did?
Gave them an excuse to raise
It's
prices
screwed.
and never bring them back down. Yes, I've noticed those.
It screwed all print shops. All print shops are paying double, triple just for their paper costs. I know many print shops, and they are actually taking hits. They're letting it seep into their P&L. They are actually taking a hit on their profit margin to not anger the people who print through them. But at some point, guess what? Hey, it's 2024.
They got to do something. They can't just keep operating at a loss. It's not how business works.
No. And a lot of these print shops, they have multiple employees who work for minimum wage. Minimum wage doesn't mean cost of living in Arizona. It does not.
Yeah.
Inkspots lives here. Inkspots knows.
Dude, I live in Prescott. It's a retirement town, and the cost of living here is like a basic
That's
rent.
because they know the geezers can pay for it.
$3,400 a month. That's a 2-bedroom shithole. $3,200 a month.
Yeah.
Fuck's
It's
sake, man.
expensive here.
And so these print shops. So check this. So these print shops. I got a good friend who he spills the tea with me time to time about what's up. He'll have people just not show up for work anymore. Do you know how hard it is to get quality?
Because they got a
work?
better gig somewhere else?
Yeah, because McDonald's hired them at $8 more an hour than he could pay because of his cost, because of his overhead. And then so people might be like, well, then he just shouldn't be printing books then. Guess what? If he goes out of business, guess where I'm stuck as a book publisher? Guess where that puts me? That puts me having to go to the competition, which I avoided because of their cost to begin with. So, man, the whole thing, it's an amoeba, man. Everything affects everything else. Paper cost goes up. My cost goes up. I can't absorb these costs, so what happens, right? You got that, what is it? They call it, shrinkflation. I'm going to give you the same product for 15 or 25 bucks, but guess what? My next book, you're getting 20 pages, not 48. That's what you're going to start seeing.
Unfortunately, yes. It's going to start. It will absolutely affect.
Yeah.
The same reason the quantity and quality of fast food and restaurant food has gone down. They're trying to keep the price the same, but they can only do that by giving you less food and poor quality.
And lower quality.
You see it everywhere. Yeah.
Well, where I live, Gavin Newsom, I think, just signed a bill to give fast food workers something like $20 an hour. So
they're doing that in and out. Where I
get
live.
ready to
In-N-Out
pay,
Burger's
$20 for a
an
fucking
hour.
Big Mac now.
Yeah, and it's like,
it's already
get it.
It's already like that here.
Yeah. And it's trash food.
Okay, shows how often I eat fast food.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, I think
quality.
there's
They've always taken care of their employees and they work their ass off, but it's always been a quality place. But come on, Taco Bell.
What's going on?
I think
Matt?
there's
Welcome,
this
Sal.
notion too that because if you're trying to make a living in a creative field, you shouldn't be. You like what you're doing, so you should make less money at it. I feel like that's what Like, oh, it's like you like what, but you still need to make like the minimum amount of money to pay your bills if you're trying. Like that's the whole point of it, right? So that you could do this without having to have a full-time job. So you can, and if you have to do that, you still have to make that monthly nut to pay your bills, or you can't live. So plus the shipping costs, plus printing costs, plus everything else involved. So.
I mean,
That's part of it.
I'm going to pay out
at the
over
airport.
$10,000 for Mercenary Guild. So.
No, she says the Phoenix Airport food is meant. No. Phoenix Airport is not good food. Wait until I don't know where you're flying to, but don't do any of the restaurant stuff. Don't do it. Like get a Starbucks, like a pastry or something to hold you over till your next layover. Honestly, Phoenix Airport, man, it is the worst. Like really, just get a coffee or something and just call it a day.
Airport food is bleh. Anyway.
Yeah, I never recommend anything there. Even the well, that's the thing too, man. Airport stuff is super expensive. Once you go through TSA, they got you by the Huevos, bro.
You can't do anything
Metal
about
movies
it.
and brewskis. I've been seeing your work, man. You're leveling up.
Dude,
Good
Brooks,
job.
though.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
Yep.
Says he's just putting the kids down, about to ink his spawn test piece. That's spawn contest piece. That's awesome, man. What's up, Arteroy? Hail. Good to see you, sir. Welcome. Angela says, but she's hungry.
I put my kids down a long time
Are you gonna
ago.
starve to
Nobody
death?
will ever find the bodies.
I got starved to death.
That was dark as damn, Rex.
Hockey, are you still trying to fix my pencils?
I thought that's what he
What's
was.
up, Fanta? Welcome.
It's just identifying.
Oh,
nice. Sorry, Hockey.
No,
I was going to say I sent Hockey the supplemental page to ink because I don't want to.
Funny guy.
Funny guy. He'll make it look real pretty.
Oh, he will. Hockey's doing good.
I had a few people ask me if I was doing the spawn contest thing, and at first I was like, "Hell yeah, dude!" And then I looked behind me, I was like, "Nah, I got a giant stack of stuff I got to work on right now."
What is the spawn contest?
They have 3 cover contests going right now.
Yep.
That's why Jimmy Reyes is doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, all of January. But
what's up, old dirty fatty? Good to see you, sir.
What's up, Billy?
Hey,
Also, what? Shelby.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man. Like, nothing that I put on paper isn't something they haven't already seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I don't have anything to offer the Spawn universe. You know, I'm like, I'd be a good fill-in guy, but as far as like bringing something to the table that's like refreshing, forget about it, dude. I know my place.
Did Keon ever do any Spawn stuff? Any pinups or covers or anything? I don't remember ever seeing anything.
Did who? Did me?
Dale Keown. Did he ever do anything for McFarlane?
He did. His very first pit piece was published in Spawn #1. It was a pinup.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was getting ready. It hadn't come out yet. It was getting ready to be published from Image, right?
I just wonder if he did any Spawn, like actual Spawn stuff.
No, he might have done. He might have done like trading, because Todd had trading cards that he was outsourcing the artwork for. Like he had, the Mike Golden card is still my favorite one of that whole set.
I mean, it's Michael Golden, of course. Michael Golden's fucking fantastic, dude.
He's
probably one of the often overlooked and unspoken, heroes of our industry. Like, I mean, people that really, really love Michael Golden, talk about Michael Golden, but you don't hear people talk about him all that often anymore.
No. Well, he was kind of.
Is it just me? Am I the only one that thinks that?
So there was an unused pit cover that featured Spawn. Pit #4 was supposed to have Spawn on the cover, and they didn't use it for some reason. Yeah, that's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, Golden. My understanding of Mike Golden during the Marvel era when he was doing his best work, which would be like 80,
early 80s.
83, 84.
Yeah, when he's most recognized, yeah.
He wasn't a full-time artist. He did it for fun on weekends. He was a weekend artist. He didn't work
shit.
He had a regular, he just had a service job. He had a regular job, and he would go in and he would just he would go to their offices and they would offer him different stuff, and he'd kind of pick and choose what he wanted to do. And then they wouldn't hear from him for 6 months, and he turned in 24 pages later. Like,
Wow.
That's literally what I heard. Yeah, like someone was saying something about Marvel Fanfare was kind of a way for them to be able to use his stuff because it was already kind of out of date by the time
they got it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah.
They did have a regular gig there for a little while on Micronauts at the very beginning.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'd call 2 years of regular monthly work, you know.
Nowadays, it's a major stint.
I mean, he's been around for over 40
Yes,
years.
nowadays.
He's yeah.
Yeah, no one does more than 6 issues anymore.
Yeah.
Well, they won't let him.
it's-
Yeah,
the most
he'd
part.
fit in right. He'd fit in right good right now.
No, because they
Yeah.
couldn't afford him.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Artie Roy posted his Spawnuary.
Did you send Lloyd
Next
the
one
link?
up. Next one up is what is
Oh,
it? The
no, is he not in
Gunslinger?
TOPicLESS? Did we not add him to TOPicLESS?
I don't know.
I thought you did a while ago.
Yeah, I thought I did a while
I don't
ago.
yeah.
I
Sorry,
know
Shelby, what
till
were
I
you
do
saying?
not know. Hey, Fanta.
I think
Where's my mouse?
I think that Gunslinger Spawn is next. Like every week, it's a different character that he wants you to do a cover thing for, and then also
There it
you
is.
also have to do it on his official. Did you guys download the template? He has an actual
No.
blue line template. You have to put it on. Yeah. Yep. He's got
I'm
an
not-
actual template. You got to go.
That
You got to
doesn't
jump
make
through the
sense.
hoops. Yep.
I'm
You
not,
got to. You have to follow both McFarlane accounts. You got to follow Todd McFarlane's personal. You also have to follow McFarlane _comics _official. I think is the name of it on
Jeez.
Instagram. On Instagram, you then have to sign up for his newsletter, which emails you the whole thing about the contest plus the link to the Dropbox PDF for the blue line.
How about I just not do the contest?
Yeah.
Dude, hey Jason, dude, here, let me show you. I actually I did a sample here. I'll show you guys. I did a sample one of I mean, it's my art. It's a Spawn piece, but I did one just to kind of see how it looks, and I'm like, I did not leave enough room for a logo on this. I don't think I could actually.
Is his
show
template
this.
that ridiculous?
So all I know
Well, let me
about all
show
the
you.
Spawn
Let me
books
show
is
you.
that my comic shop orders like every issue, and it looks like they sell 0 issues of it because they have like stacks of them everywhere. So I don't know
I'll
who's
share my.
buying it.
You guys can see this here. Here you go. There you go. So there's mine. There's the one I did. So this is on top of the template. I literally just took this and multiplied it over. So I'm like, he just needs a digital file, right? Like it's just
Yeah.
but
cool.
he wants you to actually print it out in blue line, do your artwork, scan it, and then send them a high res is what he wants. But
Oh,
see
he
up
wants
here,
the
look,
original?
he wants you to scan the original art, or he wants you to provide a 300 DPI 11 by 17 file on this. This is an actual template.
That's
But see right here, see all this weird gray shit, and then it's got like the Spawn logo up here.
Yeah.
And then you got the look Spawnuary, like it says contest, and my thing's full bleed, man, so it just covers all this.
Yeah,
Right.
It's
And then
it's a good piece.
no, it's okay. I mean, it's
You're welcome.
it's for fun.
Art of Roy says the template wouldn't print properly on his printer, so he's just going to scan and add the blue line.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did here. This is not, this is on 500 series Bristol, dude, which also I don't have the ability to print full bleed, even with my Epson. It leaves about 1/8 of an inch on the edges. So
Yep,
I'm like,
same.
every inch
Same.
counts, man.
Dude, I'm gonna have to figure out something with my printer. My Epson printer, the rollers for pulling the paper in, have started to not grab the paper and pull it in.
You do self feed from the back, or do you try to feed?
No,
from
my
the front and flip
my
it?
feed from the back doesn't work anymore for whatever reason. I mean, my
Oh,
printer's about actually this year it is
Dude,
my
get in
printer
there.
is now a decade old.
Yeah, you need a new printer.
Get in there with the flashlight and just kind of see. Honestly, you might have literally had a clip or something, one of those slider clips, because they have multiple. You might have had a slider clip that fell down and it's just blocking it.
Or you need a new printer.
It could be. Or
Don't
just
tell me I need a new printer, damn it. The scanner works just fucking fine, and it still prints other things fine.
Dude,
it's just it doesn't seem to like to feed the damn paper.
The Epson 7820, all right? That's the one Richard Friend told me to buy. That's one I'm
7820? I think I've got a...
yeah, it works great, man. I've had it for 6 years. 6 years now. It works great.
Let's see.
I have the Workforce like 7620 or 7620.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Something like that.
But this is my second one, so it works okay.
Mine works really good, but it's brand new, so we'll see how it lasts.
It lasts.
Oh my God.
years.
Hi, Kat.
Oh no!
Did you see what she did?
No.
Yeah, I got the Epson 7820.
Maybe I have the 7820.
I think I have like the 7640 or something.
My cat keeps blocking my lock. She broke into my office. What do you think she did, man? She broke
I like
into
it because you
I know she knows how
can
to do that.
print custom paper sizes, which is pretty damn cool, especially for doing like watercolor and stuff.
Yeah, I like the custom paper size.
Yeah, I usually, if I'm gonna use the watercolor stock for like any blue line stuff for
7720, that's the one I have.
Yeah, just get like a 76 used or get a 78 new. They're. I mean, I'm gonna say they're not that expensive. They actually aren't that expensive.
Mine was 500 brand new.
This
and that
printer
was a few months ago.
Yeah, when I bought this one, I bought this one the week before lockdown, when they were giving everyone like a warning, like, oh, everything's locked down, and we ran down. This was the only one they had at the Office Max, so we bought it. We bought extra cartridges, and I think we got it out the door for like $700. But
wow,
now off Amazon, this printer you can get it for $234 free shit, man. It's not that expensive.
Okay. Yeah, well, if this one ends up actually, taking the nosedive, because I mean that's how I print out digital stuff, man.
Yes.
Then I may have to get a new one.
They have sales on them all the time, so
yeah, I have to keep my eyes peeled for that. Then I don't want to have to buy a new printer though. Damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking
I know.
expensive.
But Jason just said, "Oh, never mind."
What were we saying, Shelby?
I missed my this Epson. What was it? A 1080? I think it was a 1080. Brett Booth's colorist, who was also my colorist at the same time back in the day. That guy Andrew Dahlhaus. I think he's coloring Jimmy's book. He told me
not anymore.
Okay. He told me, he said, "Hey man, you need to get this. I think it was an Epson 1080 or a 1070." So Brett Booth used to do his own 1117 full color prints through it, right? And it was off this paper. It was this paper that you would order specially from this company called Red River Paper Supply. And they're still a company. They make specialty papers for printing, like print at home. But dude, it's so nice. Like, if I ever do like a family photo print at home, I'm going to use their papers. Like it's, they have stuff that feels like it feels like what do you call it? Like svelte. It's like real smooth and real like it's like art quality, like something you'd get off like a Yisley print, like it's super cool.
That's cool. What's the name of this website?
Red River Paper Supply is what it used to be called. Yeah.
My brother-in-law used to own a print shop, and he used to do like wax printing. But I don't even know what it was. A weird machine, and the paper was almost like it felt like a vellum or something. But it was just the prints were so awesome, and he said it was like wax printing that went through in 2 rollers and shot it out the other side.
Nice.
It was very cool.
Their Red River Paper is still doing their thing.
Yeah,
it redirects you to a catalog page.
It kind of felt like a mom pa kind of shop, but they used to have like really nice descriptions of their papers, and you can order it. You can actually order a sample thing where they send you 8x10s and these little like strips of paper, so you could see the difference, like what you would be getting.
Yeah. Hey, what's
But,
up,
yeah, man,
Citizen
that's-
Ronan? Welcome,
that's
sir. Let's see.
Yeah, Citizen Ronan. The as long as you don't have well, what do you call them? Like, I guess bootleg versions of your print inks with the Epson stuff. They do claim like an 80-year.
Wow.
I guess 80 years. I don't know how they come up with that. I'm imagining they probably have some sort of specially quality control environment where they probably blast it with like UV to see when it starts to lose the resonance.
Yeah.
Because no one these printers aren't even 80 years old, bro. There's no way they would know that.
They're guesstimating, you know, it's you know, based on UV degradation and stuff like that, you know.
It's
totally.
like those inks. I think I brought it up on your
What's
guys'
up,
stream
Plagle?
before. What's up, Plagle?
Hey,
The,
Plagle, what's going on, sir?
Chat.
What's going on?
That Barry Windsor Smith painting that just sold pretty recently of Conan. It was a beautiful piece, a cover piece, but the original now, all the blue turned like sepia, and all the reds and stuff aren't even visible. And then
Whoa.
he used sepia like a black sepia ink. Dude, it's fading away. Like it doesn't even exist anymore.
The
It's
inks are
so hard to
fading,
see. Yeah, it's really sad. Yeah, but that's what happens when you use certain supplies. It just doesn't stand the test of time.
Shit, man.
Gotta check your light
Sharpies.
fastness, man.
Yeah.
Look at the Sharpie stuff that you know, pages were inked with Sharpie, and you know,
Stephen Platt,
15
Todd McFarlane. Yeah, it's
It'll
purple.
turn-
20 years
Yeah,
later,
it'll
that
It'll
shit's
turn
all
invisible,
brown.
man.
Yeah.
It's not archival safe.
Nope, it sure isn't. What's up, Plagle? Good to see you, sir. Citizen Ronan says, I've had good luck with Epson inks, but they are pricey. Yes, they are. They are indeed, but that's what I've been making my prints out of, is the Epson inks.
Yeah.
And they come out pretty damn vibrant, I gotta
I
say.
just ordered the double XL black cartridge and it was like $80.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, I get mine at Staples.
Yeah, mine lasts
Yeah,
a long
they're-
time, though, man. My stuff
They're
lasts a long
expensive
time.
at Staples too, man. It's
Yeah.
nuts. Like to get that
Yeah.
whole multi-pack.
Shelby's last
like-
forever.
Yeah, the XL multi-pack, if you get all of them in the XL, it's like, you know, fucking $100,
I don't really
$125.
print
It's
anything
fucking
color,
ridiculous.
though. Just the well, since I'm just coloring Jason's pages, I'm just
I told you
printing
guys
on
the
black
secret.
and white.
Right.
You collect the blood of your enemies in buckets and let it turn. You know, you let it let it coagulate.
And then you
See,
change the
Rex
colors.
knows. Rex is inking his book with the blood of his enemies. Yeah, man, you leave it out back, and then when it turns dark enough, that's when you use it. It's got to lose the red color as soon as it starts kind of flip into more of like a gangrene green and orange. That's when you use it. You let it mix with 16 ounces of Black Star Dr. P.H. Martin. Man, fixes it right up.
Oh,
Can't be bothered to go get Voldemort's blood.
I guess I'd have to go to DC
Rex-
and get a bunch of liberal blood.
Rex, was that Pro White?
Um,
Is that this? Is that the
Proof.
same one?
Bleak
Proof.
dot
That's what I
mark.
have.
Yeah,
Bleed
this is
proof
good.
white. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this stuff's real good. I only bought this because Skip Edwards told me to buy it. He goes, "Hey,
I
have you
just-
tried this?"
I just
Like,
use
Jason
acrylic
told me
paint.
to buy it too.
Are you liking it?
It works the same as Pro White, man. It's the same stuff as far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost nothing works good for white. Like nothing wants to really cover.
I haven't found anything good yet.
Yeah, I had. Well, I mean, but Posca is like an acrylic, right?
Yeah, it's an acrylic.
Just don't put anything
Paint
down
on the
that
thing
area.
at that point.
I watch Richard
Yeah,
Friend
yeah, yeah.
ink with it, and that's crazy. He uses them in a crocodile.
What was that, Hockey? Did you say just
Just
stop
don't put-
messing up and you don't need it?
Yeah, don't put anything on that area that you want white, and it's done.
Yeah, you
Be a
know.
better artist, Shelby.
Whoa!
I can't.
Oh, shots.
Hockey's flinging
Hockey is-
boomerangs.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I suck. Dude, look at all these pages I finished. Look,
One
I finished
day-
these in
One day you'll get
in a
there.
week.
Hockey,
Look at all these
Hockey
pages I
improves
finished.
in his artwork, and he just bashes Shelby.
Hey, one day you'll be able to like ink Rob Liefeld or something. You'll be in the big time.
Shelby,
Oh,
you
when I
didn't
get
draw
demoted.
those. You just ink those.
Yeah, I am the inker. Look, that's all white.
Yeah, you're
That's all
just
white right
you're
there,
an
Hockey.
inker. You're an inker.
I almost said hockey. Rex, look. Rex,
You
look.
just did tracer.
Oh
You're an
yeah.
inker. Shelby's an inker.
I used a paintbrush from my Crayola set. It is a fine line brush, but it's from Crayola set because I knew I used bleed proof white.
Yeah.
You have to dilute it with a little bit of water. I usually use an
I go
acrylic
over
painting
this
tray.
in my video. Nobody watches my channel.
Yeah.
My
It looks
painter-
rad, dude.
Yeah, dude. All
It
those
looks
little
okay.
webs.
It looks
And
okay.
then I got some webs
Whatever.
here too.
Yeah, it looks okay.
I'm very
I've got
happy
my
about my
glasses.
Last
cobwebs,
time I
dude.
complimented you, you're like, yeah, it's okay. So I didn't
What
want to do
character
it
is
again.
that?
Once
Why
bitten,
you
twice
mad?
shy. Just
I'm
saying.
mad because you're making me mad, Shelby.
What character is that,
so-
Shelby?
I'm mad because you're making me
You
mad.
sound like you're just mad.
Wow.
Shelby,
Dude,
what character
this-
is that?
This page took 2 days to ink, man. I had to put
That's
it
not
aside.
the question anyone asked.
Look at the text. Dude, that took me
None
2
of these,
days.
none of these are the answers to which we asked the questions to.
Nice.
Yeah, what character
I
is that?
doubt that
Look.
page took 2 days to ink. Fuck.
I hate
Yeah,
this
I-
page.
That's because you stream
I
it
love
and you
that
talk to
page.
I
chat
hate-
for 6 hours.
Just ended
and
Oh, here,
draw
let me
for
show my
one.
white.
Did you use a number 3 nib?
I used a 0, 1, and a 3 for the whole
Used
damn
in-
thing.
Antique
Use
Gillette.
pens.
Cool.
1804.
There you go.
What is your
Some white out?
what- Shelby, what does your
Nice.
daughter think of it?
Hey, the penciler's actual name, he's foreign. His last name is Lunatic, spelled like that.
Lunatic.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, true story, bro. Here, I'll show you another one.
Please, yes, show us another one.
I'm just showing you guys artwork right now, man. Let me show some art. Here's
How about
more
you
stuff
work
I
on
didn't
some
draw.
art?
Look at that splatter,
do
Jason.
that.
Look, you like the splatter?
Splatter. Shelby, I
Yeah,
watched you
nice.
draw these for like 6 hours on your streams.
What about that hand? I know hands don't bend that way, but as an inker, you can't really fix so much, dude.
Exactly.
Oh, look
you're
at this.
just
Yeah, you
an
can only
inker.
do so much when somebody has the piece already set up. So
Look,
I'm gonna
she
hire
gets-
you to ink the
she gets
supplemental.
jacked
Is that okay, Shelby? I know you're an inker.
then I have
Shut
this
up,
one.
Jason. It's not that bad. I messed up
Damn it.
one character.
Hey, look how
Did
messy
you?
I got
I
on
didn't
this.
even notice.
A whiteout
No,
right
I'm
here.
joking.
His legs
because
are
Shelby,
messed up.
no, Shelby says he's not an
Oh,
inker,
yeah.
so I'm messing with him.
Chain gang.
Shelby
What's
says
up,
he's
Chain
not an
Gang?
inker.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that bomb.
that is awesome.
I really like this face.
Oh, is that the one where you said you were inking chains?
Yeah, my chain one. Yeah. So yeah, I was inking that crap, and then these guys.
That
Yeah, I like
crap.
that bottom.
This is
pen.
the best. That's the best part of the whole page. These chains right there. Yeah. So, anyways,
Nice job, Shelby.
yeah. Thanks, man.
Looks good,
I
dude.
was. That's why I'm
You're
here.
welcome.
I'm looking for.
Plagle says those are
Validation.
some Will Eisner looking
Validation.
webs.
Yes.
What does Playboy say?
You said
Those are some Will Eisner looking webs.
Thank you.
The spirit.
What's up, Immortal Rising? Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you.
The webs look super racist. I don't get it.
That was that
What's
whole
racist?
generation. You can't
What, is,
blame
what
them.
does that have to do with Will Eisner?
I'm just.
What's
I'm just playing, dude.
Will
I love
Eisner's
Will
racist?
Eisner.
You
No.
too.
There's he just has some questionable art about the way he would illustrate little young black boys.
Yeah, he did.
Ink knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was the times. I actually have a spirit number 3.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
a
he
different
used
time,
to-
Shelby.
It was the time.
I know, dude. I'm on board with you, man. I'm just saying, like,
You're on board with the different times?
absolutely, dude. If you saw half my collection, I can't stream about it, dude, because people will get triggered.
Oh, okay.
We'll show it on my
Get triggered
channel.
about everything now.
We'll show
Yeah.
it on my
That
channel.
is accurate.
People are
I
soft,
don't
bro.
care.
Even
I
if
don't
you
care.
tell them, I was arguing with liberal women all day on Twitter. It's funny. I was just messing with them, but they're all stupid. It's like none of them use common sense. They just use feelings. Well, I feel. Fuck your feelings. It's not a fact. Just shut up. I said
Feel my truth.
I said my opinion's based on my feelings as well. So my point of view is exactly as valid as yours. So shut up.
Valid. Right.
It's as dumb as emotional IQ.
I just
Feel my truth.
I
redirected
feel it.
to
Fuck your feelings. Go to hell, you mother truckers.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Tired of it.
just
I'm
tell them to
tired
meet you
of
in
it.
Rex's chat. Yo, meet me in Rex's chat. We'll talk about it pretty much any time of the day because he's always live.
He's always
You
like,
name the time.
That is the rumor.
Always live.
Congratulations for not being banned from YouTube again, Rex.
Well, they were criticizing some dude for hitting on a woman. And they're like, why are dudes like this? She's clearly not interested. But the whole time he's talking to her, not one time did she say, I'm not interested, leave me alone, go away. And she was smiling and laughing.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever. So he kept trying.
Right.
Tell the dude that you're not interested, he'll stop and go away. I can't blame a dude for trying to get a date instead of staying at home looking at porn and masturbating, you know? At least he's
That's
trying.
right.
Leave the dude alone. It's like, yeah.
Communication goes a long way.
Yeah.
Hope
If
he's
you're not
considerate.
interested, open your mouth. It's not his fault. That like women have this thing where like, you weren't picking up on my cues. Didn't you see me bend my little toe? That meant I wasn't interested.
Oh,
like-
There's no
my.
I in communication.
Like, say it. Use your words, bitch.
Talk vocabulary.
It's like Ink's wife.
Jeez.
Ink, how was your day today, dude?
It sucked. I was working shit and piss and then every time I get in my truck to go to the next job, I just comment on Twitter.
Back for
and
OG,
make
everybody.
More people mad.
I know everyone's in the mood.
Yes, how Bing Spots not have to work and shit and piss.
I mean, how is that going to happen?
Yeah, he's kind of
Fuck you,
dumb.
Linda.
You got to
He's kinda
sell like
dumb.
a billion comic books to do that.
I think just 1,000 more, really.
1,000 more, yeah.
I think 1,000 more.
We just have to sell 1,000 more comic books every print run. That's all.
Did anyone hear fireworks go off around New Year's, around where they're at?
Only
Yeah.
when I'm kissing a picture of you, Rex.
That's why I never go to
Ooh.
sleep.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
fireworks go off till about 1:30 in the morning.
Feline and I heard fireworks the night before and the night of.
They weren't too bad around my area, which is a shock because we live around a bunch of rednecks.
Right.
Yeah,
Sometimes you get lucky.
this area is
Terrified.
terrible. They start fireworks at 6 p.m. and then it goes till about 11, and then you're like, dude, they didn't light any for noon or for midnight. You're just
Yep.
like, no, because they were stockpiling those suckers for 3:30 a.m. That's what happened. It's 3:30 and these dudes are lighting these freaking bottle rockets and shit. And
Dude,
it's like, it
that's-
sounds like it's right here.
That's
Yeah.
what it sounds like on the 4th of July. For
And
us,
they
but
leave
it's
it
like,
in the street for you
It's
to
like
run
a month
over
and a
later.
half of just straight fireworks. So,
Yeah.
okay,
No, they're-
now Rex, you can say something. I'm done.
They're pretty good about that here, man. They don't leave their
Rugby
stuff
all the
out there.
time, Rex.
I'm sorry, Jason. You're just too off the chain for me sometimes.
They're pretty bad.
Also,
Rex
the
is-
streets are terrible out here, so they might actually leave it out. I might
Rex
be
is
lying.
never allowed to go outside ever again.
And I rarely do.
From Eddie Murphy. Lillian is never allowed to go outside ever again.
Party all the time. Party all the time.
Oh, look what you did to me, Rex. I'm coughing.
Talking
See,
about
now
the
I know why
stuff
hockey
that
doesn't say anything.
explodes in the sky.
It's
Nice.
probably the vid.
Yes, I thought I made the distinction, but clearly I didn't.
So, how about that She-Hulk?
There's plenty of that too. Just saying.
I like to visually imagine Rex throwing a little cherry bomb after he lights it in that shower behind him, and then like covering his ears while he laughs. Yeah, I don't know why. It's a vision. My mind's eye can. My mind. Oh, look at that. That's a toy, Rex. That's a toy. You can't like that.
Stop playing with yourself, Rex.
Stop playing with a ball bomb over there, Rex. What are you doing?
Playing with your balls, Rex.
Save that for your own stream, damn it.
Leave them old balls alone. Leave them alone. You're gonna
And
break
you
them.
said you couldn't juggle.
Rex, I got a real
Yes.
question.
Only two at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you ever sat on your nuts?
Dude, I have. Getting out of my truck a few times.
I'm
That
being
shit
serious. You ever sat on your nuts, Rex?
Listen to the Wise Feline. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying this content, folks. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm actually,
What would
I'm
you
actually
say
doing that
if I-
right now,
I
Shelby.
said right now.
Right now.
You're sitting on them?
Yeah,
We're
right
talking
now.
about old long nuts right now.
Keeps you nice and warm.
Long balls.
I knew it.
Oh, Jesus.
I
plow
knew
field.
a chick who worked in a she worked in a convalescent hospital. She told me that she's like with dudes. She's like, what did she say? She said their noses, earlobes, and balls never stop growing. So a lot of times you'll sit them down and they'll sit on their nuts. Like they usually go and then you got to lift them and kind of like adjust them a bit.
We need ball
I'm just
bras.
curious.
That sounds
I
awful.
have never
Jesus.
heard that.
That's
Never.
our
need
future.
Wow.
I'm gonna get a ball bra.
That's your
for my next
future.
outside.
Fuck.
I luckily have very small balls, so I never have to worry about it.
Yes.
I have a
I'm
huge
not well
ball.
endowed either, Shelby.
Little
More
penis,
information
good
than I needed
balls.
about either one of you, but thank you for sharing. I
Ronan,
appreciate that.
raw
Not
Rex
well
sitting
endowed at
on his
all.
balls.
Yep, I'm good.
Everybody like to brag after that ACG.
See, that's the benefit about living in Ohio. It's cold 8 months of the year, so they just stay tucked up nice.
God,
towards
They get sucked up
Boys,
inside.
the-
They're like, we're not coming out till summer.
Tell us the benefits of tiny hammers, bro. Tell
I'm
us.
not ever
Tiny
coming out
hammers.
anyway.
Tell us.
You're not
hammer
ever
down
My
coming
the
out.
house,
opinion,
You're
I
just
think
staying in the
balls
Sorry,
should
closet.
be
Fanta.
held every night.
Fanta,
Fanta
That
likes
song's been
it.
stuck in my head
I've been
now.
still drinking this.
Fanta likes it.
Jason made me do it. I didn't want to
What's up,
say it.
Fanta?
Of course I did. Always blame me.
Justice
She
for
didn't
Shelby.
expect that from you, Shelby. She expects it from me, though.
You guys got me. You got me lit with all this talk about
Only when
saving
you
money.
have the only when you have the man.
got you lit about
It's
saving
true.
money.
You guys are talking about saving money. I'm like,
Shelby's
Well, no,
passionate
taking
about
a
saving
hit.
money.
I was trying to pay the bills. Shit.
there are no bills getting paid with comics right now. bro.
No, no.
Exactly.
Don't tell me
There are no
these
bills.
things.
All bills are getting paid with the day job.
It's just
Yes.
it's
If
a
we're
topic
lucky.
show.
Like,
That's all.
yeah, there's
It's
a reason I
topic.
went.
It's a
There's a
topic.
reason I went back to teaching last year.
There's a reason why I still have a job.
No, dude, you gotta love comics. You gotta love comics to do them. That's really all.
That
that's
is
really
very
what it comes
true.
down
That is very true.
Yes.
Nothing
Or com-
is nothing's guaranteed, man.
Unless
We're
you're a
just
social media star, then you just put out a comic
Yeah.
because you know you're gonna make,
Oh, because you have like a
couple $100
million
grand
followers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true
again,
also.
that's the value of building an audience. Having followers.
Yeah, but do you
Able to
really
audience
want to
that
be
political.
like? Do you want to be a comic artist, or do you want to be?
A YouTuber.
I'm a YouTuber and I put out a comic. I'm a social
see,
commentator
yeah.
and I put out a comic. Like it has to be the second thing. Like it can't be the primary thing anymore.
Ink, what's your?
Well, that's what it
what's
seems
your-
like.
What's your definition of a YouTuber? Like versus a comic art, like people that publish comics. What's your definition, like personally?
Well, I think if you're if you're a comic book artist, that's your primary thing. Like you're spending most of your time making comics. If you're spending 99% of your time editing and making YouTube videos, are you a comic book artist or are you a YouTuber?
Yeah.
That's what you spend the most time on.
My buddy Andy, who I stream with once in a while, he and I actually had that debate, and I was like, you know what, man? I said, here, dude, I'm gonna put it in simple math. If your numbers of streams exceeds the number of pages you did in a year, you're a YouTuber, bro. I said literally, that's just facts.
Ooh.
Yeah,
you
and
ain't wrong
sorry,
there,
man.
Bubba.
No, but I'm being real, dude. Like that's just how it is.
Brutal.
Just own it. Just
Yeah,
own
we're
It's
it.
just
putting out,
kind of
like,
sad
three-
that that's the only way you can sell comics.
3 to
and I
5
think
videos
that
a
way
week.
you're just going to get mediocre books. You're
Right.
not going to get great
Right.
books if the guy's
No,
not focused
I'm talking
on
about
that.
artists. I'm talking about artists, not writers. Because writers are different, man. Stan Lee as an author, a writer, whatever. He filled the word balloons.
Mhm.
He ultimately he was actually a cheerleader. He was a street team guy. He spent more time promoting and trying to work deals than he did creating universes. Most of that was Jack
That's why they
Kirby,
sent
dude,
him out
back in
to
the day.
California initially.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but in the digital age, man, yeah, man, for sure, dude. You know, like I think that here's how I personally work. I don't reward myself with a live stream unless I've finished something to reward myself with it. Right? Like so the stream always follows the work for me.
Right.
So you
like
get your
have
pages
some-
done, and then you can go hang out with your friends online.
Or
the reason
he's
why
streaming while he's working on the
wife,
page.
my wife watches what I do, and she's like, "Why are you streaming? You didn't work today." And I'm like, "No, I did, and I actually have something to show. Like, look, I inked a page. This is why I'm on, and I'm working at the same time."
Yep.
Right. It's just my own philosophy. You know, y'all can have your
Yeah.
own like definitions, but my own personal definition is it's literally the ratio. It's like, do you have more streams than pages than your YouTuber? Do you have more pages than? I mean, I would say they you can have a push. You can have 300, 250. It's close enough, man. Who cares?
But also, like, where does most of your revenue come from? If it's from, you know, YouTube and all that, then you might be a YouTuber.
I mean,
Right.
if that's what's paying your
for
bills, then fucking do it. You know, whatever.
Like,
Yeah,
yes,
there's
and
nothing wrong with
they
it.
exist. They exist in duality.
Yeah.
They don't. One doesn't. How do you put it?
Preclude the other.
Yeah. Like you're allowed
Yep.
to do both. It doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like, okay, it's dude. Okay, this is another thing. Andy and I, we both actually see eye to eye. So it wasn't an argument. It was a discussion. We both agree that cover artists should stop calling themselves comic book artists, because I'm like, they don't do anything
But
for the
pinups,
story. Yeah.
Mhm.
Pinups, covers, variants.
And how often does
Call
the
it what it
cover
is.
actually relate to what's inside the book anymore anyway?
Never.
Not really,
It's-
not anymore.
That used to be a
It's-
standard.
They spin
It
their
used to
nut
be, yes.
on the fucking cover, and then they pay the guy doing interiors nothing, and the guy that does the interiors not very skilled usually. So it's horrible.
And the interiors look like shit, so nobody gives a shit about what the interiors
Yes.
look like, so they don't read the story, and they buy it just for the cover, and they speculate, and that's the reason why we have shitty comic books that nobody wants to fucking read.
Yep.
Right.
So yeah,
You sh-
it's
you should
fun.
be equally wowed
What's up,
by the
Tachusama?
insides
Welcome,
as you
Zah.
are the
Hey,
That's
Tess,
the
cover art,
cover, yeah.
and the inside should both wow you. It shouldn't be one or the other.
Exactly.
And very rarely I've seen the other way. There was an Arthur Adams book that had a variant cover by some no name, and I was like, they aren't worthy of covering an Arthur Adams book, man. It was
Right.
weird. I was like, why is this the cover? Why is
I don't
Arthur
want
Adams
you as
not
an
the
alt
cover?
variant cover.
Because nepotism, Shelby, would be my guess.
Because Marvel Comics doesn't know what they're doing.
That's why I don't want you as a variant
Well, they
cover
don't-
artist,
they-
Shelby. Like, oh,
Man,
look,
they haven't had
interiors.
anybody that gives a damn about those characters or publishing good stories for the last fucking decade. Possibly longer,
I would say Marvel is
depending
the
on who you
bigger.
talk to.
I would say Marvel is the bigger stepping stone as far as like I'm using this till I find the next best thing. Versus DC is more of the long haul. I can't really comment too much on their stuff though, man. They're hit and miss. They do have good stuff. They do have
Remember
a lot of
when
good stuff they put
mainstream
out.
comics were the final destination instead of a stepping stone?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they were the major leagues if you're an artist or a
Yeah.
writer, and that's
I
why we
mean,
got
I-
great comics, and now not so
I've
I kind
much.
of
always
wish there
said-
was some other medium that they could, go fuck up instead of comics when they're looking for their, their stepping stone for a big
Yeah.
break.
Netflix
like-
gig or whatever the hell they.
Like, can you go ruin something else instead of, this little niche, hobby that
What's
has been
upon
awesome
a
for like
man?
80 fucking years or more? But no.
I just think it sucks that you can't just be, unless you were like top 1%, I guess, you can't just be a comic artist anymore and make a living at it. You can, but you're not going to make a living at it. So it's just,
No, what you do, you just got to work. You just literally have to work hard and keep developing your own skill set and
Yep.
become an assassin. And then you got the money to self-publish your own comics because you get a lot of money for assassinating.
yeah.
Right, Rex?
Yeah, how much
No,
did you
no.
get for JFK?
you
Rex, how
look
much?
really young for being that
No,
guy,
I'm
too.
speaking for Rex.
Yeah.
I mean, Rex would look young if he did
I
that.
said, yeah, grassy knoll. Rex is like, yeah, grassy knoll.
I was not even born then. Sorry. I'd like to comply, but
Lies and slander.
I know it's resistance feudal. I get it.
No, just lies.
You guys, so they showed like the new trailer for Echo or the fight, one of the fight scenes. I think it was on Twitter, and the choreography is so bad. She's fighting like Daredevil.
Yep.
And somebody commented, I didn't know the fighting in the show was going to be turn based. Like they had to just slow it down for her.
It's really slow. That's what I noticed. Like, wow.
It's so bad. Everything is just getting like there's incompetence everywhere.
I can never get through the third episode of any show anymore. They're all garbage.
I love hearing that. I love hearing how terrible it is, dude. It then makes me not feel so bad about ditching their ass fucking 8 years ago.
Right?
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
I mean, I don't watch any of this shit anymore. Like none of the shows on Disney Plus. None of, I think the last movie I went to go see was was it Doctor Strange? I don't even know.
They have not earned our loyalty to watch their crap.
I tried to watch The Last of Us, and then I got to episode 3, which was the full hour homoerotica episode.
What? Oh,
that's what I heard.
Yeah, it was a gay love affair that lasts, 20 years, and the whole episode is that. And it's like,
Ron
this
Swanson
is
guy.
retarded. Yeah, and that was the last episode I watched. Like, okay. There's like 5 minutes at the end that actually has to do with the show. The rest of it's just like gay love.
Garbage.
Gay love. Gay love.
Gay.
Happiest love you'll
What
ever see.
I find the biggest problem with stuff like that is they do these episodes and they try to make it seem like, oh, this is an in-depth character study and whatnot, but the characters that they portray don't have any fucking depth. So these in-depth character studies come across as, stilted and forced. They don't come across as natural. They don't feel like real people. They don't feel like natural people.
In The Last of Us, they turned a conservative white male into a homo. That happens all the time. You just wake up one day in an apocalypse and go, I think instead of getting eaten by these mushroom people, I'll just suck a dick. So happens all the time. It's very realistic.
That's what I do.
Happens all the time. Sexuality's fluid, baby.
Fluid.
Not for me.
Hockey's
For everybody on TV, anyway.
How's it going, hockey?
Everybody on TV.
It's all right, mate. It's all right.
Yeah, they gotta do better than butt sex. That's what Rising says.
Today at work, I went around so I was just at work today, and doing my thing, just checking out the lifeguards, whatever else. Come around the corner of the reception, and it looks out to the entranceway. So it's big glass doors, and then we've got a little side passage door that's glass as well. So I've come around and I see this black mass on the other side of the glass come leaping towards me, and it goes thump into the glass door and runs off. And it was a kangaroo. And I just scared the shit out of me.
Jeez.
A kangaroo wanted to go swimming?
I hate it when that
happens. Yeah, wanted to go swimming. And this is in town. There's so many kangaroos in town lately. I've never seen kangaroos in town the whole 20 years I've been here, except for the last
are in the
4 months.
Is it like a Tank Girl or Island of Dr. Moreau situation that you have going on over there?
I think so. I think it's becoming like that. So,
holy shit! You better watch out, man. Them kangaroo men will fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they will. Regular.
Angela wants to know if you have chickens, Hockey.
I do.
There you go. It's a good idea.
Angie, what'd you get to eat at the airport?
Farm fresh eggs are great.
Oh, so good.
Angie, what'd you eat at the airport?
I thought she didn't get anything.
I'm worried about her health. She
anything,
she didn't say, but she didn't respond to me. She's like walking around a busy airport. I don't think she can hear us.
You sure?
That's it. See, that's it. She doesn't know what's going on.
No, it's chicken about the chickens. No, it's my chair that squeaks. Sorry.
Angela, what'd you get at the airport?
Airport chick and his cat.
I gotta get you. I gotta get.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, let's start a
Airport food's bad enough. I don't need to think that they're catching. Anyway,
some of the best airport food you can get. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Oh, that's not too bad. It's super addicting. They put a bunch of stuff in it, but
high in sodium.
I mean, all fucking fast food places are like that.
Yeah. There is what airport was it, man? It was either Denver or it was, oh God, it might have been in Florida. It was Florida. I was going to St. Pete. Yeah. I was going to what airport was I in?
There's a reason why there's so many Florida man stories. It's a very fucking
well, no. I had a layover there, and it was awesome, dude. Their whole airport on that side, it's like a mall, and they had everything, dude. I sat there and I just drank like I got Captain Jack and Cokes, and they also brought me out like a really nice burger, dude. I got out of there like $40 later, but I was like, I had too much of everything. That was like drinks and my food and everything else. And she probably just paid $30 for 10 nuggets, dude. I'm just saying.
Probably. They do like to. They do so like to gouge people at the airports because they kind of have you over a barrel. Like, what are you gonna do? Leave the airport to go get food? And oh no, you can't bring food with you. No. We're going to take that. We're going to throw it away. So you have to buy their shit food.
They just released a. It wasn't a survey. It was like an actual looking at everything what kind of oil these places use and everything else. Did you guys know? I would have never guessed this. McDonald's was number 6 on the top 10 list of worst fast food to eat. McDonald's was number 6. Number 1, and I don't have the heart to tell my wife because she loves it, Wendy's. Wendy's is actually number 1 on the list of the least healthy fast food to consume. Yes.
That tastes probably the best of all of them, though. Their chicken, anyway.
It's not bad. I got no weight, but So it was like Taco Bell. Taco Bell was like pretty down. I thought Taco Bell would be pretty high on it too, man. But it wasn't.
On what items they're talking about, maybe.
I didn't read all the criteria,
right.
But it was like Wendy's.
We didn't go to Wendy's, did we, Plagle?
Yeah, In-N-Out made the list. They were up there too. They were like 4 or 5. Yeah.
Can honestly say I've never had In-N-Out burger.
Oh, it's great. Love it.
I like it. People have this weird thing where they hate it. It feels like the In-N-Out haters are usually the people that love Whataburger for some weird reason.
It's true. I love Whataburger and I hate it.
Right? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm like, Whataburger's not good, dude.
I love Whataburger.
I've never had Whataburger.
Whataburger's awesome. It's great.
Look, if there's a Whataburger, an In-N-Out, and a Smash Burger, I'm going Smash 10 out of 10. I'll
Never
go to
had
Smash
a Smash
Burger
Burger.
all day
Hell's a
long.
smash burger?
It's a chain. So they make their burgers different. So they use like if you like truffle oil, they use truffle oil for a lot of their
Oh
cooking.
shit!
Even the burgers, bro, a truffle mushroom Swiss, best burger I've had in my life. Best burger I've ever
That
had.
sounds pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah, and they have truffle fries, which is the same thing. They're shoelace cut. They're shoelace cut fries.
I hate shoelace fries.
They're hit with garlic, oregano, and truffle.
That
they get
sounds
truffle butter.
fantastic.
A truffle butter, bro. Game over. Yeah.
Eli, can we make some of those, please?
He even sounded weak in the knees there.
I mean, that just sounds well. Both Feline and I are suckers for truffle stuff. Just that truffle oil and mushrooms and truffle fries just sound really fucking delicious.
Tatsu, you don't have
crunchy.
Tatsu doesn't have a Taco Bell. Where are they at?
What?
How do you not have a Taco Bell?
He is in.
Well, apparently he's wishing that they had more American unhealthy fast food here in
he's
Europe.
in
You don't
Switzerland.
have to add the unhealthy before the fast food tattoo. It's all fast food is unhealthy. It's just it's part and
got
parcel of it.
plastic. It's not
Half
good
the
for
food
you.
I
would
half the
think
food
Jack
I-
What's up,
Not
Jeremy?
even food.
I would
Hey,
think
Jeremy.
Jack in the Box would be way up on the list, even over Wendy's.
I don't remember. Yeah, I was just I know my eyeballs was literally looking for McDonald's. I was like, McDonald's has to be up there, and they were like I said, they were like number 6. Wendy's was number 1. And again, I don't know the criteria, but they were like literally they were number 1. I was like, this is weird because I feel like they have the most like fresh lettuce and stuff on their stuff, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
Kinda weird.
they're higher. I think their food is higher quality than McDonald's.
It feels like it for sure.
That's
Yeah.
a pretty
Well,
low
a
bar.
lot of places, it's the bun
Yeah, isn't
is really high in like sugar and stuff like that, and the sauces are what
Well,
it is. That's what it like. Those are the main things in fast food that really get you, and so the drinks.
Yeah, we had stopped at a couple McDonald's that were like in Texas, and they used to have these. I don't know if it's still a thing. It's pre-COVID, but they would have an order kiosk that you'd have to order without going to the counter, and basically they bring it to you restaurant style. And it was made. They used to use Kobe beef. It wasn't a McDonald's burger. It was like Kobe beef, and they had like different sauces, different buns. It wasn't your standard McDonald's stuff.
That's what they did after the plane crash. I mean, helicopter crash.
What?
What?
Nothing.
We didn't hear you. You talked real quiet.
All I heard
guys
something
never
about
had-
helicopter crash. I
Hockey. Oh, he
Completely lost.
Never mind. I know what he was getting. Yeah, go on to the next.
Yeah.
He said there's kangaroos everywhere. That's what he
Hockey
said.
It
tried
was-
confirmed.
It was the best. It was the best McDonald's my wife and I had like ever. No, I'm not kidding. That we've ever had. Like it was the best because it wasn't, but it was like it was hella good, man. We're like, if we had this as a regular option, game over, man. We're dropping. We're going to McDonald's. You know what I mean? It's like
You're gonna buy
excitement is here.
stock, right?
oh,
I used to
Yeah,
eat
we'd-
4
we'd
McMuffins every morning. It about
Yeah,
killed me.
we'd be going back to McDonald's all the time.
Jesus, you don't fucking say, Ink. God
They were-
damn.
They were
It's like
too-
your heart could pump it all with all that fucking cholesterol.
They were sausage McMuffins, and I said, hold the egg and just put the sausage and cheese in there.
Oh, 2 for $4? You did the 2 for $4, didn't you?
Yeah, every
Yeah, I know
morning.
you did. I know you did. I used to do that. Yeah, those
How's
are good,
your
actually.
eyesight, Ink? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I have diabetic retinopathy. Because of McDonald's.
Jesus.
You
Oh,
get them
You know-
McGriddles.
You know what tastes better though?
Are those like 4,000 calories a pop?
They're a ridiculous amount of calories.
Pretty close. Yeah.
It's I calorie count now. Yeah, it's quite a bit. It's like 680, I think. They're pretty high. I like the sausage egg biscuits, and you got to tell them add cheese. The sausage egg biscuit.
Yeah.
I don't like the what do you call it? Like the McMuffin, the muffin that they use. I don't like it, man. It's always like too hard. Like they toast it.
Yeah,
You
it
have to
gets really hard.
specifically say
Yeah.
the words "mad cheese."
Yeah, he said mad cheese, man.
That cheese?
Shelby, you said you got to get
Egg
mad
McMuffin
cheese.
is actually
Do
a
I
very
have to
healthy
say
breakfast.
when I
I don't
order
know.
it?
Maybe if you get
mad
it not
cheese?
from McDonald's.
Add cheese. Tell them mad cheese.
Say
Mad
mad
cheese.
cheese.
Mad cow
bro.
cheese.
The McMuffin is
No,
the
you don't
worst.
have
The muffin is the worst part for you, man, because of the carbs.
Yep. And like I said, there's a lot of sugar. They put more sugar actually than most people do in their bread.
Yeah, everything is full of sugar, bread, everything.
Yeah,
That's what gets you.
Huh.
Yeah, their bread is crazy high in sugar. Like if you were probably to get fast food, like
Most
a
of
Big
them
Mac,
are.
If you, what's up, Silvar? If you were to get a Big Mac and take the buns
I
out,
said
it
most
would
of them
probably
are.
be
Silver
way
is
better
still
for
here.
you.
Yeah.
I see Jayberts is here too.
Yo, what's up, Bert? The Bert,
Ooh.
Bert.
Yeah, the
Oh,
sausage
Jeremy Burns,
muffin
yes.
has 400 calories.
Jesus.
Yeah, a lot of that is all bun.
If you get your breakfast at a fast food joint, question your life, says old dirty fatty.
I just don't even eat breakfast.
That's how I cope.
I'm on a
That's how I go.
What were you saying?
I'm on a
I'd
daily.
rather start off with steak and eggs for breakfast.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
self-regulate
Or
myself
delicious
to
egg frittata
Self-regulate yourself.
made by Feline.
3,200 calories a day is what I'm trying to stick to.
3,200.
That's pretty high.
Hey, mother of-
No, that's not.
Are you working
that's
out?
not high. Yes, yeah, that's
Oh,
not
okay.
high though. No.
If
The
you're working out,
recommended
then
amount
you're
for me
good.
is it's like 4,800. Yeah.
But are you getting most of those calories from protein though? That's what matters.
I eat
Not carbs.
I eat between 2 and 6 eggs a day. So yeah. I mean, I try.
Eggs are
Yeah,
right.
I eat a couple eggs a day.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like egg sandwiches, and
Hard-boiled eggs.
but I ruin it because I throw cheese and mayo on it and pepper.
Oh,
I like
Mayo's
fresh
okay.
crackers.
Cheese and
The
mayo is
cheese-
fine too.
the cheese is
It's
okay.
Bread.
I don't know
Bread
about
is the killer.
Yep.
No. It's good because you soak it in butter and then it's okay.
You're right. It's
Kills-
much better.
Then
Butter
it suddenly
kills
becomes
carbs.
not carbs.
I heard butter kills carbs. Is that not true?
Butter kills carbs.
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
They,
Usually
Fiber
close to
counteracts
carbs.
carbs.
yeah, because the one has 100 and the other one has 100, so they cancel each other out. That's
Right.
math.
Uh-huh.
That's
Actually,
not that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
We
Actually,
choose facts over truth.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Well,
put
he
seed
feels
oil-
like it's healthier, so that's all that matters.
Mhm.
well, the caloric science doesn't
what
give a
I'm
shit
gonna
what you
tell
feel
my
like.
dog. I feel like I'm eating very good.
I take
so it should be
biotin.
fine.
I take biotin pills every day too.
That's good for you.
I don't know what it does for you, but I bought them on accident, and I was told I have to take them, or else it was wasting money. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm totally like I forgot.
It's
what
good
I
for
bought
your
them
hair. That's really
Is it?
all I.
Oh, that's
yeah.
why I'm not gray yet.
Oh.
Thanks, biotin.
I thought that
It,
was all that Indian in your blood.
Thinning
You guys
thinning
can't-
hair.
you guys
It
can't-
can
I
help.
think some of
It can
that.
help keep hair from thinning more.
Nice.
I don't claim to know a whole lot about it. Feline knows more.
Makes me
than I
really
do.
greasy. I can see that.
Ooh.
Melanie Mack eats butter.
Yeah, she eats like sticks of butter.
Yeah.
That's
So-
fucking
Or
foul.
go to a fair where they have fried
Cuts
butter.
DHT. Thank you, Feline. Biotin cuts DHT, which is what makes men, do the male pattern baldness,
Oh,
and
like
I guess
steroids.
women as well.
Steroids does that.
Well,
Well,
I got
no,
a
it's
buddy
it's a,
who went-
it's a testosterone thing. Apparently
no,
there's
I
a
know,
lot of
I know.
testosterone that causes
No, I know.
baldness.
that
Or
and
can.
genetics.
I got a buddy who started.
Also,
he started
yes.
shooting.
Wimpy.
He started shooting when he started working out because he wanted to get big quick. And his eyebrows, he lost his eyebrow hair, most of it, and
Not
it
this
seems like his
man.
eyebrows got
Yeah.
like caveman looking, dude. They got kind of big.
You
Cro-Magnon.
gotta
Yeah.
do it.
The
He's young, yeah, he's
Cro-Magnon
good.
brow.
Yeah, he's a good looking dude, man. Like he still pulls, man. But it's just crazy. Like, he looks different. I'm like, you're not like the skinny friend. You're like the buff friend. Now it's weird.
Safe travels, Angela.
like
I am
Cecil.
in agreement with the wonderful feline here. Safe travels.
Happy
Boarding your plane.
to you.
Until we
More
meet
sprouted
again.
grain bread. It'll make sandwiches healthier. I agree. Sprouted grain bread's fucking great, man. Dave's Killer Bread.
Yeah, but
You ever
Uh,
try
really-
aspartame?
never-
It's still good for your hair.
Oh, shut up!
Oh.
Aspartame is awful.
So good for your
I'll
hair,
be-
your muscles. Keeps
Listen,
you
all I know
Lies, all lies.
That's
is I
right.
take this and I don't have to sleep.
See,
You guys are
Shelby
all
knows what
sleeping.
I'm,
I'm like,
I'm
I
talking
stay
about.
awake and work.
Shelby knows what's up.
Shelby,
Stuff,
Shelby's on
potassium,
my level.
riboflavin.
Yep,
Nice.
riboflavin.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Riboflavin.
Yeah, tossing some red number 5 and blue number 6 and all that. Yeah,
I got-
some salad.
yellow number
400
7.
490% of my vitamin B12 that my
See,
body needs.
Shelby is cranked, yo.
412%. It's that just it
Shelby's
just
like
means it's gonna go through your
Jason
system and your
up in
body's
here.
just gonna pass it out. So
That's right. Jason Statham up in the
Just had a
house.
bad
His name
one.
is
So
Shelby
apparently-
Hey, Tetsu.
Monsters is
Robertson. Here.
Yo.
apple juice concentrate and orange juice concentrate, followed by taurine and citric acid.
Taurine is so good for you.
Like aspartame.
monsters are
Yeah.
so fucking gross, though.
Yeah, I'm not fond of the taste. That's why I
Good for
drink
ya.
sugar-free Red Bulls. Like,
They're not good for you. Whoever
They're good
told
for
you
you.
that lied to your face, Rex.
Good for you.
No, I said they weren't good for you. That's
They're
Oh,
good for
okay.
you.
that
Whoever
before
told you
did.
that is lying. in your
Rex,
face.
that's not what you said when I sold you that case of them.
You did not. Nope. Lies. All lies.
He's good
You
looking
did
for a
not.
caveman.
Aspartame food of the gods.
Yeah. Keeps you youthful and strong. Nice little ukulele.
Food of the gods. You are wrong,
Yeah,
some person.
aspartame.
Wrong.
No,
I had
some person
aspartame.
Complain
some
about
person-
fast food, yet still eat aspartame? No,
Yeah,
sir.
Some person in hockey around my team.
Uh-huh.
Claim-
It's,
claim it.
I've got like bags of aspartame and MSG. I just add it.
That's why hockey can curl like 120 kilos.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
34 kilos.
What is
Of
that?
cocaine.
Cocaine.
Yep. She don't mind, she don't mind, she don't mind. Cocaine. Yep, gonna be stuck in my head now. I don't even like Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
I don't. Never really did much for me. I mean, I acknowledge the man's musical talent, but his music never really fucking did much for me.
Happy 52nd.
Who's playing the ukulele?
That's
That would be
oh,
ink.
Shelby. Shelby did go live.
It's Shelby.
You didn't believe
live?
it? I did.
I didn't. I just got. I mean, I was looking at my phone and the
You
notifications.
listen. You can never again say that I did not listen to your recommendation. I literally went live. Did you watch the video? It's pretty great.
I'll have to go on later and watch. There's no sound.
I went live and I had the full intro, which is like about 3.5 minutes of just nonsense.
It
voice,
is
right?
the full intro.
And then I wished Hex a happy 52nd, and I played him his happy birthday video like you recommended. I found one, and I saved it, and I played it for him, and then I ended the stream. And Jay Ryan left a comment. He's like, "Wait, what? Like, people don't even know what happened. I had like 20 people watching, and I just like bailed." I'm like, "Happy birthday, Hex."
Did Hex see it? Was he in the chat? Did he know?
No one even was even there. Yeah, there was like people started piling in from Facebook. They probably think I'm mental because it literally the happy birthday video is like half the time as the intro, and then I did the full outro. I did the
Dude,
full
your
outro
intro's
video.
crazy
with-
long. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Such a weirdo.
yeah. the
At
happy
this
birthday
point,
is like
I'm
a
sure they
photo.
expect it from you.
It's the internet, man. At this point, it's like,
Exactly.
man, just have fun. Have fun with it, man. YOLO, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Don't be so
exactly.
serious.
Old Dirty Fatty, if you're not drinking a
Oh, you
Monster, what are
did
you
the
drinking? I'm
what's
drinking
up?
coffee.
Oh, no. The what's
Did you
up
guys
is
hear
so
that
much.
Best
Oh,
Buy is
no,
going to
no,
stop
no.
carrying any physical media now?
Yeah, I heard.
Who?
Oh, they
Best
already
Buy.
stopped.
I think we
They
talked
already
about
stopped.
that a little last week.
Who is?
Yeah.
Best
Best
Buy.
Buy.
Oh yeah.
So,
I think Walmart has cut down too.
Oh, Walmart
They're-
has and Target
they're
has too.
yeah, Walmart and Best Buy, you can still order stuff online from them though, and they
Right.
can actually fulfill it at local,
What up, Silver? Welcome.
like your local locations, same day.
Well,
if they
Sam's
have
Club,
it-
too.
What they'll do is they'll direct you to one in your vicinity, like, oh, you got to drive 10 miles that way or 2 miles this way, and they'll have it for you at the service desk. Like you can prepay it and go get it, but they're not going to have them on the floor. You're correct, yeah. Yeah, Best
the
Buy's
only
not going to
reason-
get rid of DVDs.
The only reason I go to Walmart is to look in the bin, the bargain bin, for
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it,
Yeah,
DVDs and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
know,
The last
years
time I went
ago when
to a Best Buy, it was pretty fucking
they
sad.
did away with DVDs, at least at my Sam's Club, and I said that's the nail in the coffin there, and that's been years ago. It's like, what am I paying for if I can't?
Rex, there's a company right now that
Mhm.
actually started making the VHS and DVD, the dual. It has a dual player,
Right.
so you got the VHS on one side and the DVD. And the
Uh-huh.
funniest thing to me is you can actually record DVD-Rs on it if you have the VHS and want to transfer it to a D. And I'm like, man, this is like 1997 shit, bro. Like, this is what we used to do back in the day.
I've got one that was gifted to me.
$36. $36 out the door. Brand new. Yeah. Yeah. I think they're going to be obsolete. I mean, they already are obsolete, but I think they're going to be, again, obsolete. You know, you got to find these companies that are taking the risk on, like, you know.
Hey, Jonas.
The Gen Xers and all that
Welcome,
wanting
Jonas.
it again.
Good to
They're
see
like,
you.
oh, VHS, how novel. What a concept.
God, I still have so many VHS tapes like in storage.
I do too. As a matter of fact, I just ordered one. I ordered Grim Prairie Tales because I can't find it on DVD anywhere. Feline managed to find a DVD.
Yeah,
and
and
it's,
you
you know,
the horror.
I want to see if
I
can make a better DVD, better quality. Supposedly an unopened VHS tape of Grim Prairie Tales. So we'll see. But physical media, man, they can't take it away from you. Seriously.
Yeah, they can't edit it either.
They can't edit it either. Exactly, man.
Because all you're gonna be able to get is digital fucked with versions that, they take anything good out. Yeah.
Yep. My DVD of Beetlejuice, you get to see Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice humping the gravestone, which they removed from the new one. Yeah.
Wow.
Did they take that out of the new one?
Yeah, they pulled it out. Yeah.
God, what the fuck?
Yeah, and it wasn't even my find. A buddy of mine told me, and I was like, no, they didn't. And then I watched it, and I was like, they got rid of it. They only.
When
have
did the liberals turn into a
"Ugh,
bunch
ugh."
of fucking church ladies?
But it's
break.
completely gone now.
I don't
dude.
think you can
Completely
handle
gone.
it.
Yeah. No, on mine, he's up there and he's like, he's trying to impregnate their gravestone. Bro.
Pride of
It's-
the
it's like-
infantilization of everyone.
Hey, you leave
You know?
Fanta out of this.
Look at all the vitamins now. Everybody's vitamins are fucking gummies. You remember when gummy vitamins used to be just for kids, but now it's like, oh, get your adult, vitamins in gummy form.
Yeah, they're delicious,
No,
dude.
I'm
I
not
have
saying I've
fiber
never
gummies.
eaten them because
Shut up, Luke!
elderberry ones.
Mike,
I'm just saying, like, it's infantilization of everyone,
Yeah.
whether you want to
My-
admit it or not.
I got fiber gummies. They're delicious.
Oh, God.
got
And
a
both of you
different
just
kind
proved
of
my
gummy.
point. Thank you.
They're tasty. Why can't
You're
I enjoy something that tastes good
You're old.
and good for me?
You should be
Vitamin
able to just take
THC.
real,
I mean, I do
real
that too.
vitamins. I mean,
I remember when I used to take this giant fish oil vitamin, and then
That's right. You take your fish oil vitamins like an adult,
fucking burps afterwards.
and then you belch fucking fish breath for the rest of the fucking day. Yep, that's what taking vitamins as an adult is.
That's a good time.
Do
Yeah.
what I want to do. Say
Wonderful.
what I want to say.
You're like burping. Drink coffee and you burp mackerel.
Jack mackerel.
Fucking cod liver oil. Yep.
God, liver.
I mean, it's vitamin E. It's fish oil. And then there's the Mandela effect.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Heresy against
Let's
God.
see.
Where's my uniform?
Feet outside. The world is running down. You make the best of what's still around. Yes. And the panel's starting this year up by drawing their butts off. Go for art and their health. Yeah. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying. I'd like to be in even better, healthier, in better health by the end of this year than I
you
was.
should drink aspartame then.
Now, fuck off.
Eat
no.
sausage McMuffins.
Omega-3s,
or-
thank you.
And aspartame.
That's what it
Or
was,
my
omega-3s.
favorite,
Yeah, wash down the
I'm not-
McMuffins
I'm
with some
not drawing.
aspartame.
Aspartame and McMuffins.
Aspartame
Yeah,
McMuffins.
no, I'm good.
With extra cheese.
I'm good.
Yeah, extra
Good time.
McMuffin
Extra
cheese.
fake cheese.
What?
Mad cheese,
And-
yo.
Angie,
Mac cheese.
Titty.
did you know you
Mad cheese, yeah.
Titties.
Angela Curry says if you put the fish oil, what you
In
say
the
there?
fridge.
And
Huh.
the lime and the coconut.
If
thought
you
she was
put the
born
fish
in
oil in the
Japan.
fridge, it should lessen the burps.
Listen, burps.
Angie, you could
Yep.
fart in a bag and freeze it.
What?
That
You
is
know that?
just
Yeah,
disgusting.
Frega
Yeah,
told us
I
about
know.
this. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be an international sensation.
What
And
now?
I agree, some person.
For you
People
to
should know
fart
how to
out.
store their media if they're going to have physical media. Otherwise, it's pointless to have.
We're talking about
Can't
farts
store
in a
it
bag.
right.
What is this
And
physical
also-
media stuff?
media rot is like borderline like not real, right? So a lot of people are like, oh, I actually don't like DVDs or because they get media rot. And it's like 1/800th of 1% that actually suffer from this. And what it is, it's an actual bacteria that can affect media stored in like 100% humidity areas. That occurs, yes. But most discs, bro, there is.
If you keep them inside, you should be all right.
Mine are like 20, 15 years old, and they all seem to work fine.
Yeah, there is no actual knowledge of DVDs and Blu-rays of how long they can actually last. Like there is no knowledge of that. Yeah,
because they haven't been here long enough. How could we know?
And most of them too. It has to do with the production. So most like official disc stuff, dude, it's gonna last. It's gonna just last. 8-track stuff still works, bro. like this stuff was built to last. It wasn't built to like stop working in a year or two, you know?
I absolutely hate that I can't buy games on physical media anymore. You can buy it on physical on a disc, but then it still downloads for
you got
9 hours.
my wife actually she works in digital and physical storage. Like she just spent 3 years at NASA. Okay, we're doing backups on media. So like a lot of their stuff was saved like reel to reel. A lot of their information was saved on hard copies that are in danger of not being able to be readable information anymore. So NASA actually they utilize the Wikipedia, the whole, how do I explain this? Wikipedia is actually free use. It's actually free use. You can build an entire site and a database using Wikipedia's language.
Template.
You can use it. Yes. It's free use. So that's what NASA uses.
For the DVD yes.
Yeah, they didn't reinvent the wheel. That's all they use. So, yeah, she spent 3 years as an archivist with them, and then also with the university, literally like scanning books that are 200 years old, like just scanning stuff and saving stuff. And yeah, but yeah, with that stuff, like CDs and DVDs, even she was like, most stuff doesn't really. Something weird that can happen though. So like on actual like tape device stuff.
Thank you, Feline. I appreciate that.
Some of them, they call it like infection, right? Like, so she said you can actually smell it. She goes, if you open a box and you can smell the media, she says a lot of times there's a reel-to-reel tape surface that is going through like a disintegration process, like it's already begun, right?
Right.
She says you immediately have to quarantine it away from the other media in the box. It will spread to the other media, not affect. It's almost like a disease, man. It's fucking. I was like,
that's
what?
bizarre.
She's like, yeah. Yep. Yeah. So yeah.
It's called co-video.
I think of it like black mold almost. You know, like as soon as it hits one thing, it's just gonna like just move. It's gonna migrate.
Spread it.
Right.
So
take out your entire collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but again, if you're not, if you keep them stored in a climate controlled area, it's like storing comics, and comics, I dare say, are more susceptible because they're actually, paper, especially the older ones that are, newsprint, which are even more susceptible. They're more fragile.
Yeah. All my stuff's cool, man. We're like 0% humidity. It rains 3 times a year. It rains. We get tornadoes and shit for 2 seconds and they disappear. Huh?
Yeah. It's fucking Arizona. Shit don't break here or rust here.
Neighbors straight from a brave new world. No, I haven't seen that one, but the Mood Chew commercials are annoying as fuck. They're stupid and poorly written. As long as the comics are safe.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Mood Chew?
commercials.
Mood
Mood THC chews,
Oh, like
Going-
medicating
Oh, yeah,
themselves
they're like-
to
they're
deal
like-
with people. Like
They're
is that
like
what it is?
adults. They're adults, and they're like, "Don't tell mom." And they're like 35. We're doing moo chews. It's better than wine. It's like they're
Don't
adults.
Cheech and Chong have like a brand of chews now? It's like
They
some
had
kind
a
of
brand, a strain of weed too.
A weed
And
chews, yeah.
Chong had his
Yes.
bongs.
Yeah,
Chong had his.
yeah. Chong has his own chew. I've seen it. There was an infomercial for it.
Jesus.
It's got some gummies.
Whatever happened to just, smoking it?
Gum gum.
I mean, I guess maybe I'm a little biased because very rarely do gummies or chews do anything to me.
Oh, is it okay if I mess with Frege about the front? Yeah, do what you want, man.
Luke is
It's not
old
knowledge-
school.
we-
You don't want your vitamins or your weed in chew form.
No,
No
I do
chews.
not.
way back when I was like, way back when Dan launched his Black Flag campaign, I was the original anchor on it. Originally, we talked about it on his stream. I brought it up. I don't
With
think he
the
was gonna
fart
bring it up.
bag?
I brought it up. Yeah, I brought
he
it up.
talked
on his
about
Dude,
it
he's
last
brought it
Hey,
up plenty of
dude,
times. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's not like most of the chat will probably know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Fucking hilarious story.
Yeah.
Gross,
I
but
just
hilarious.
I just talked about it last night because someone in chat said, were there any like pranks you guys played? And I was like, well, I mean, the biggest one was all of everyone in my condo farting in bags because Dietrich Smith was like, no, that don't work, dude. And we're like, yeah, it does. I'm like, I don't know
Challenge
if it does.
accepted.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not betting no money on this, but I'll fart in a bag.
So what
Yeah, so
happens
that's-
when you freeze a bag of farts?
It stays there.
They become stinkier.
Frat house hijinks ensues.
They got to be sealed.
It migrates to the rest of your collection.
You gotta keep them farts fresh.
Oh.
It makes
Put
your
'em in
food
freezer
taste
bag.
like shit.
Rex, have you ever checked on that bag you froze 10 years ago of your fart? How's it
No, I
going, Rex?
divorced her.
Divorced it?
Look at Rex with his zingers.
Yeah. Rich, you did a good
Damn,
one.
Rex. Angela Curry still farts. I didn't bring it up. Some person asked.
They're humans. Humans fart.
I thought you were boarding
Animals
a plane,
fart.
Angie.
People fart.
What?
This is true. Everybody
basic
poops and everybody
human-
farts.
Reaction.
Yeah, but did you ever hear about a moose farting in a Ziploc?
A
I
moose?
taught him how to
Nope.
do
live
I
moose?
imagine it'd be
No.
very difficult for a moose to do that, considering they don't have thumbs.
Yes.
Where are their thumbs, Shelby?
They have friends with thumbs, bro.
Moose
Trust
have friends with them.
Are you
I
their
know
friend?
Snoop doesn't smoke anymore. That's how we know that we're in the wrong
Apocalypse.
universe, the wrong reality. Like, what the fuck?
Well, when it comes
Well, that's
to
what he
herbs,
says.
few people have name brand like Cheech
Yeah,
and Chong,
true.
right? So why not go after the gummy market? It's going to make them bank
Also,
and get their
edibles-
name out there.
Edibles
and
are
let-
This is
filtered
true, Jim.
through your liver, so it's a different filtration system.
Did Chong get
What I
rid of
heard
his
is water.
butthole cancer? So
But
you
young
know,
people don't know that.
let's see. Chong, I know he had cancer.
They don't know
But
that stuff.
Yeah, he did. I think it may be in remission.
He cured it.
I never understood. Okay, so like,
Science.
Old Dirty
Well,
Fatty
devil-
says Shelby has to be a vampire. He doesn't age and he looks like Vlad the Impaler.
No, bro, that's the cream pies.
the world.
Shelby,
is
you got me
a
saying
canvas.
bro.
Gotcha.
Don't do that to me.
Bro.
Bro.
Gross. Yep.
Angie,
Almost made Dietrich almost vomit with his farts.
he
Yep.
did. He did.
That is accurate.
He did. It was just one bag though. It was one bag he smelled. Yeah, Dietrich actually it was weird, man, because I think he thinks that we like faked it and just farted in a bag like recent and just gave it to him and acted like it was frozen. But we had the whole cooler with all of the bags in it. Like literally we brought them all.
How many
We wanted
bags
to
did
share.
you fart in, Shelby?
How many come in a box? Jeez.
Like
They're-
72.
They were all used.
they're doomsday preppers, man. They gotta have farts for the future.
The question is, How much Indian food did we eat to be able to fill these bags?
There you go. Now we're getting to the nub of it.
Was there
I
a lot
remember
of
the night
curry?
This is beginning to sound like cruel and unusual punishment.
I remember the night before, Frago was the only one working at the dinner table. It was a bunch of us. The whole studio, we all went out to dinner.
Wait, you called that work?
Yeah, we all went out. He was the only one sitting there with the sketchbook drawing like a bunch of these faces with like ballpoint pens and shit. And we're all like just loading up. We're getting ready.
I can believe that.
Getting ready for the antics.
I can believe Frega's the only one drawing.
It might have
Sounds-
actually
yeah,
not been
sounds
his. I'm not gonna lie. It could have very easily have been Logan Lubera's one of his fart bags. We didn't label them, guys. Like
I think
I
Frega
know it
said
wasn't
he
mine.
doesn't know whose it was.
I think it
he
might have
said
been.
that.
I think it could have been Logan's, and the reason I say this is because when Logan would like release in the closed apartment, we would have to open the sliding door, the sliding window, and open the front door. And literally, Frago would be at the front with the welcome mat, wafting the air out of the apartment like this. Yeah. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to be funny. No, Logan, we actually were like, dude, you need to go to the doctor. You're rotting inside, bro. You smell like a dead body.
You need to see a doctor. That's not normal.
Change your diet up.
I know.
Saving my farts for the apocalypse sounds like a country song. Yeah, I do.
I would write that song.
I'm just bringing facts. I'm just bringing facts, guys.
Saving my farts for the apocalypse.
Shelby's a fact.
Overwhelming us
I'm a
with
fact.
the facts.
I'm a store of facts.
That checks out.
Well, you got something stuffed up in there.
You know what, Rex?
Rex
How's that
is
page
just
coming, Rex?
Yes.
How's that age coming?
I don't know. I'm struggling with it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
What I thought you were old. He's not much older than you, Shelby.
He's only 400. I'm 600. What do you mean?
He's not much older than you.
Oh, I'm 400. He's 600.
You're older than me.
I'm not older than you.
There's not that much difference.
You are older than me.
No,
there's
I'm
not 200
What are you
years.
talking
different.
about? Yeah, you are.
How am I older than you?
You're older than me. You're older than me because you were born before me. That's how you're older than me.
I don't think this is true.
That's usually how that works.
You said your age. I know how old you are, dude.
I watched the final season of Letterkenny the last 2 nights.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm a little sad, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little sad.
It's a Canadian show.
I like the show, dude.
Never watched it.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't hear of it.
I've never heard.
I liked it.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, they had a spin-off show too. One of the smart mouth hockey players, who was actually played by the same guy who plays what's his name, Jared Kesso. He's the writer, and he also plays the dude that's always like squinting. He's like the toughest guy in Letterkenny. He plays this the Shoresy miniseries. Yeah, that was a good show too, man. The writing, it's just it's like if Always Sunny in Philadelphia was like wholesome. I don't know a good way to describe it. It's like it's funny, you know.
Okay. The only thing I've been watching really is Reacher and a couple documentaries off of it.
Yeah, Reacher's great, man.
Yeah, Reacher's good.
He can't act worth his shit, but I love the action in it.
His acting isn't the best, but I heard that's how Reacher, the character, is. So, I don't know. Maybe
I mean, it's mostly not him. Like, a lot of the other actors can't act at all.
That's true.
Oh.
There's a lot of actors that can't act these days, honestly.
Yeah.
Seems to be an epidemic.
Then I watched
talentless.
What movie? This movie called Change Up. You guys have probably all seen it, or some of you. The Ryan Reynolds. It's like the Freaky Friday version of Dudes.
And Shelby, like Father Like Son.
yeah, I
I
haven't
think
seen
was
that
like
one.
the first of the body switch type movies.
Of those types.
Yeah, it's got Dudley Moore in it and the Cameron from Growing Pains.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, Kirk.
Yeah,
Kirk.
yeah, him
Cameron?
too.
Yeah.
He's in it
So
too.
all I know is I was like trying not to wake up the house from laughter on the
It's
baby
funny, dude,
scene
yeah.
when he
The
puts
changey-
the babies on the countertops. No, the one that gets me is when he looks over and he goes, "Oh fuck." The baby's kissing a light socket and sparks are flying out of the wall. Dude, I
Take it
was
easy, Sipling
dead.
Vaughn.
Later, Vaughn.
I was
Hey,
dying,
Vaughn.
bro.
Dude, the movie is funny. People
was-
should go watch it. It's good.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's well, you already know where it's going when it starts out. When Ryan Reynolds walks in, it's like his best buddy has like a big family and he's super successful as a lawyer. And Ryan Reynolds is like, he's in like soft porn and just does 2 or 3 movies a year to get by, right? Like he's just like a flighty dude. So as soon as Ryan Reynolds go to his house in the beginning of the film and he's like saying hi to his family, he picks up remember the little girl, the daughter, she's real thin.
Mhm.
He picks her up, he's like, wow, you're so skinny. Are you dying? Like just the way that Ryan Reynolds thing, it's like, it's hilarious, man. I was like,
And he does
okay,
do
I
a
already
good
know where
job when he
this is going.
switches to Bateman, like the character that Bateman
Dude.
plays. He
Yeah,
does a good
so-
job of switching, you know?
So what they do in the movie,
Oh yeah, I know that movie.
Yeah,
That is
they
a
don't
good movie.
flip they don't flip the actor having to be like in the role of the other guy. They make the actors act like each other for
Yeah.
like 75%, and they did good, man. I was like, dude, Bateman, he totally had Ryan Reynolds down. I was like, holy shit, you actually feel like you're watching Ryan Reynolds. Like
Dude, have you ever
this
seen
is not Jason Bateman.
I think it's called Bad Words or something like that. It's got Jason Bateman in it, and he goes into a spelling bee. He's like a super genius, but he swears like it's raunchy, and it's dude. It's so funny. It is so good. You have to watch it.
I gotta see it.
You
I gotta
watch
see it.
Nope,
Yeah.
never seen it.
Yeah, all these weird. There's a bunch of weird movies that like fly under the radar. There's a couple of the National Lampoon movies that have come out like in the like 2010s, you know, that are like they're super raunchy, but they're hilarious. And like, you know, 2 or 3 of your friends will have seen it, and everyone else is like, "What? I didn't know that came out." And you're like, "Yeah, it came out in 2011."
Interesting.
Yeah, they fly, like you said, they fly under the radar.
Change Up, Angie.
Change up.
You need to watch Change Up. I think it's just called Change Up, like not the Change Up. It's like Change Dash Up, I think is the way it was spelled on the title screen.
Yeah, because Bateman's like married in that, isn't he? And then
Yeah,
Reynolds
he's married.
isn't, and then they switch around.
Reynolds is like a B-list actor. Or something
He's
like that.
married to that same actress who is in the 40-Year-Old Virgin. She's the
Oh, she's
Ranch Toast. That one.
host. Yeah, he's married to that actress in Change Up. Yeah,
Yeah. I haven't watched that in years, but I remember it now.
dude, when they've already switched bodies, and he's like, "You better not have sex with my wife." And then you see Ryan Reynolds as Bateman like watching her
Change
naked walk
Up?
to the
Really?
bathroom, and then she sits down and just releases like
Yes!
explosive
She's a
diarrhea.
crap!
Dude, it's so funny.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's great.
She bumped her butt against him, and he like scooted. He's like, "No,
Coming at me hot like that.
coming at me." It's so funny. Dude.
It's so funny.
Angela wants to know what you're drawing, Jason.
It's a
Yeah,
little
fix
bit
that
of
eye.
mania and a little bit of business.
There you go.
That's
No, it's
great.
the supplemental page that Inkspot thing, or Drew. I'm making it.
Yeah, I
It's my
fixed that.
It's
God,
my
damn it.
crappy pencils that Jason is fixing.
I'm just inking it, dude. I'm
When does the
tracing it.
fixing
I'm like
start?
Shelby over here. I'm an inker.
Actually, Hockey fixed the bottom, one of the bottom
Wait,
characters.
hockey's now involved
Did you
in
show
this?
the actual?
No. See, I missed
no.
that bottom leg is all messed up and stuff. So
What book
Hockey
is this
Drew?
for?
Hockey fixed it. Yes,
This is the
All right.
Sprague G supplemental.
What?
this supplemental.
Okay.
It's-
Okay.
This
No, it doesn't like I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be never mind. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a different I
Inkspot's
don't
is
know what
drawing it.
I don't know what I thought.
Inkspots is drawing it, and I'm inking it, and apparently Hockey is drawing it too.
No, Hockey just pointed out that lake because I didn't see that funkiness
Jason.
of that lake for some reason.
How are you, Jason? How do you draw your outlines to your panels?
Sometimes I'll use the line tool. Sometimes I'll just use the brush tool and make it bigger. Why?
Oh, just curious. I'm just curious. Different people do different ways.
It all depends on just how I'm feeling. What's Hockey doing over there?
He drew over it the other day when we were in Discord. He fixed it for me. He's like,
so then why are you drawing this if Hockey's a better artist than you?
I just saw it and I was going, yeah, that looks wax.
It doesn't look quite right.
sometimes you don't see things.
I've actually even
Wax.
fixed this area as well. Like, this is actually a slightly fixed edit, and then I just go, no, I'll go over the top and do a skeleton.
Hey,
Right.
criticism. I know I'm not the best draftsman. That's fine.
So,
Hockey,
and then
can
you
you?
gotta you do have to fix this eye too, because it's off.
Yeah, I'm fixing that now. Actually, Hockey,
Oh,
can
God.
you? I know you're flatting some stuff for somebody. Can you also draw the rest of these pages?
Just shut up.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Kidding. Ink. These are good.
I'll spend more time on the next page. Sorry.
No, they're fine. Shut up. I'm just
You
messing
wanted
with
it
you.
done.
I'm just messing with you. Everyone
Whatever.
is so serious.
I
Somebody
suck.
hear
I
this.
know. I'm dead.
Oh, it's like
fine.
it's like
God.
doing Hockey all over
Is everybody
again.
a woman?
I know, dude. It's ridiculous.
You hurt my feelings. It's fine.
I didn't know you had any.
Honestly, I know women that complain less. So
I thought you were a real man and
Yes.
didn't have feelings. I'm sorry. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
I thought you were a real man. Suck it up, buttercup.
Jesus.
That's right. Suck it, Jason. Suck it.
Are you a real man? Why don't you suck this dick like a real man?
Just
You knew what this
Wow.
was.
say my name.
Say my name.
Say my name. Don't talk.
Rex.
Full.
It's Rex. Say my name. Rex.
He's the giggler. He's
I'm
the
not
giggler. The old man giggler.
Say my name.
Bless you.
Whoa.
That was my
Great
wife.
timing.
My wife has my
Tight.
cold. I was sick for 3 weeks. Now my wife has it.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Like all of December, I was sick pretty much, and then part of November.
I hope she gets better.
She will. It's all the damn
Yeah.
kids. You know, everybody brings their kids, and they're all little
that happens.
fucking
Catfish.
germ bag
Indeed.
bastards. Uncle Bill, let me put snot all over you.
I thought you said dead kids. I'm like, what?
Wait,
What have you
Kid,
done?
it's all the dead kids.
wait.
They're infectious.
Who's Bill?
Bill?
Bill.
Never heard of them.
No idea what you're talking about.
I thought they called you Uncle Inkspots.
No, I'm Uncle Bill, man.
No, that's not your name.
That's not your name.
I love them.
That's
Refuse
not
to
your
acknowledge it. Nope, that's not. No, no.
Own it.
I used
Not
to
at all.
say, I used to get out of the shower and say that I'm like just joking. I'd be like, I'm clean from bean to ween, and then one of my nieces picked that up. Kept on saying
Oh,
it,
geez,
and then
dude.
everyone got mad at me.
Whoops, that got out of hand real quick.
Uncle Bill.
I'm sure your sibling, sister or brother, was very thrilled about the kid learning that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, honey, you don't have a ween. I'm sorry.
That's a good intro to the bees and the you know the thing.
The bees and the bees.
Jesus.
It's 2023.
Smooth.
Frogs and the
Smooth.
bees, man.
Bees and
You
the
have to
bees.
dispose of them better if they're making you sick. Yes, this is true.
The farts in the bag.
The
Yeah.
parts in the bags.
6 feet under is the baseline, guys.
For a heartbeat?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we've been going for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. It seems
Yeah,
like
we
as
could
good
go
a
for
time
another
as
2 hours
any
and
to
40
wrap
minutes
it up.
then.
Yeah,
Let's
we
do it.
could.
Yep.
Do it.
We'll go ahead and do a round to wrap up here. Ink Spots, where can you be found, good sir?
You can find me on Twitter at my evil robot. Please go back, Frog G. We're almost finished with the main book, and we're going to finish up the supplemental, and things will be getting printed pretty soon here. So grab a copy.
Link is in the description of this video. And Hockey, where can you be found, good sir?
Oh, like that.
At places.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, dude.
You can find Hockey on Twitter. Just search for him.
Wherever you are.
And he has a channel where he's uploading shorts, so go check him out. They're really good. Ad hoc art on YouTube. I'm so glad I could promote you better than you. He also has Curiosity Oddities and Emporium the Dress, which will be launching soon on Indiegogo. Sign up today to get yourself a free.
It's going to have an Ink Spots cover.
It'll look like exactly like this.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a standard of artwork that you're going to get.
I probably couldn't draw that.
This is the guy critiquing me, man.
Yep, sure is. How's that feel, Ink Spots? How's that feel?
It makes my balls shrink a little bit. A little bit.
Just a little. Well, at least you won't sit on them.
Much more.
I didn't know they
Yeah,
could
they still won't sit on them.
Non-existent if they shrivel
you get
up any
older.
more than they already are.
Jesus.
Raisins confirmed.
Shelby, where could you be found, good sir?
You could find me not sitting on my ball sack.
Very good thing.
I drew this. I drew this guy right here. Look at that. I drew
That's
one
right,
thing
you
this
drew
year,
that.
guys.
It's like
That's
a very
going on the, art
surprised
auction,
little
right?
elf.
Is that Jimmy Reyes?
Jesus.
Wow.
It's going on the art auction, right, Sean?
He's gone one day.
No, this guy's like 3-2. Yeah, you can follow me at American Discord, YouTube.
Go to AmericanDiscord.com as well. Buy some cool stuff.
Ooh, woo.
Oh, jeez, get him out of here.
Okay, nope. Morb, where can you be found, good sir?
I can be found on Twitter, more357, and please back the Mercenary Guild, themercenaryguild.com. The link's been, you guys will find it. And
Thanks. Feline's been dropping the link in the entire show.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
And just want to wish everybody in the chat and the
Thanks,
panel
Hockey.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. And Rex, I will kick you. Don't you dare try the ooh-woo shit. Where can you be found, Rex?
Twitter, Instagram.
Holy crap, Rex.
Twitter.
This is a Parkinson's disease message about where Rex
This
can
is
be
when
found.
Jason kicks in and promotes me.
I pooped in my pants.
Can you,
Rex, you're the
Christ.
one that...
Can you help him?
I'm not
dude?
doing it.
Okay,
I'm
we're
not
going to be
doing that.
launching
Yep.
Devil Flyer prequel magazine, 48-pager. Sorry, Jim Cox. On Red Valkyries, February 3rd. So tomorrow, well,
That's
Yeah,
January
tomorrow.
3rd is tomorrow.
Yep.
yeah, tomorrow will be a month we launch.
Well, there you go.
Excited about that.
Nice.
Ashcan is up on Indiegogo still for a limited time.
All righty.
Can you grow your mustache back?
I can, but you couldn't see it. It's white.
And my esteemed co-host. do you want to show what you were working on tonight? The traditional piece you were doing before you went digital.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Shiver me timber.
Very cool, man.
Board. Send some board.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Thank you,
Very nice.
some person.
on, dude.
Yeah, and Absolute One Stormy Night will be launching the week after Rex, February 10th.
Hey, how did that Darth Vader turn out that you were working on last week?
I didn't. Last week?
Wait, was it last week?
It was a couple weeks ago.
Gotta be.
Those are Ninja Turtles.
The Darth Vader that I worked on weeks ago gave to my nephew. The other one I worked on another stream I tore up because it was garbage. So yeah, those were great. But yeah, Absolute One Stormy Night will be launching February 10th. So go check.
February 10th. Okay.
Link is in the description. Make sure you click it. Do it now.
Jason, where's that Dark Phoenix you were working on the other day?
It's up your butt and to the left.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Anyway,
Anyway, this was what I was working on tonight. Just a
Nice.
ballpoint pen sketch. I'm having a lot of fun doing these, and it's
They're fun, dude.
something
love
I can
when
actually do while
everyone's
hosting.
trees.
So
Nick
You
and
drew more
Ladies
than I
and Trees.
drew, and I wasn't hosting.
You were too busy clowning around.
Well, you guys
We're
Yeah,
talking
you guys
about
wanna know
discounting
art?
books and cutting shipping costs.
Oh God.
I mean, it's important conversations to have here. Let's be clear, you know.
Nice work, Luke.
I'm gonna
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
freeze my farts.
Good
Mm.
Lord.
Learn something.
One
Put 'em
gallon.
on the
But
campaign.
anyway, if,
Put them as stretch
Go
goals
ahead
in the
and switch
campaign.
back.
God forbid
Right
Luke chill himself right now.
right. Anyway, go sign up for the Mercenary Guild. That way you can get an exclusive card. Nicole, the Elven Sorceress.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, Feline
up,
has
back it.
dropped the link in the chat. Thank you.
Back it today.
Appreciate that.
Ends in a week.
Yes, but this is the exclusive card you will get when you back the book when we launch, and we will be
Today.
having a 5-page preview of this coming out soon.
Oh,
So
yeah.
stay tuned. It will be on Jason's channel next week, but come join me on Flying Feline's Happy Hour Hangout, 5 p.m. EST. We do trivia at 6, and we have lots of fun. It was a great show today. It was we kicked off the year in grand old fashion. I
Luke,
did
will that
poorly
preview be
on.
digital? that preview
Yes,
be
if you
digital?
sign up for it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I did terrible on the trivia, but that's all right. They got a whole year to catch up.
There you go.
Anyway, let me throw this down here, and I want to thank everybody in the chat for being here. You guys are amazing. Panelists, thank you for being here. And we will see you guys next time.
Andy Smith.
Had a great
Saturday.
fucking job. Thank you very much. Get fucked up. Have a good time. Cheers.
With y'all singing y'all dancing across the world.
Your music sucks and you're an asshole.